Y'all are nerds. Hi Keith. Hi Ninja. Hi Dragon. How you guys doing? Got another interview tomorrow morning. Ooh, that's exciting. Hey. Having issues to hold up? No, Blue. Bing bong. I may or may not have gotten sunburned today. So that's fun. Like, not badly, but like enough that, you know, I put aloe vera on my face and you know. Yeah, I put aloe vera on. SPF? Like sunscreen? I didn't think about it, dude. I didn't think it was gonna be that sunny. Yeah, don't worry. Lightly toasted tear. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. It more made it so that like every single freckle on my face is just now very prominent. You should wear it even if there isn't sun. There's still UV. Now spoons. Oh, spoons. You are mistaking me for someone who has a skincare routine. It's not frozen anymore. Hello! Just something I learned in school. I don't wear sunscreen either. Oh, yeah. Sending you photos of Huz because he's being cute. Yes! Oh my god! The absolute chokehold that this song has on me is stupid. Do you really know how it feels to be mine? Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. Make you breathe love like the old days. Got your butterflies, make you feel off the base. I can make it so high. Let me take things all the way to your place. Open up the sky, only you can make it rain. I can show you how it feels to be mine. How it feels to be mine. Actually, Keith Laura, I have freckles all over my shoulders from the sunburn on a specific day over 5 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, my face is like covered in freckles right now. I wonder if my camera is good enough to pick them up. I'll like go really close to the camera and see. My skincare routine consists of me putting on Workers Hands cream, not sponsored, whenever my hands get really, really dry, because, oh boy. Do you really know how it feels to be mine? I said, do you really know how it feels to be mine? I can make you breathe love like the old days. Take you butterflies, make you feel off the base. It's actually, it's alright. I tried actually contacting Twitch Health the other day about it, hesitation, but they haven't really responded yet. I hope they do. Me too, man, because that's like, that sucks. I walked to get the mail and I'm like 7 shades of pink. Uh-oh. Yeah, I work outside all day, so. How it feels to be mine, tell me what you want. on business suits and nice bars, or just a dude who drives a nice sports car. He can take you anywhere, anytime you need. Just say the words, he'll get you into gear. Or maybe just a guy who plays guitar, singing songs about your story so far. You can have it all, my dear, but just to make it clear, there's no wrong here. If you anything you want, anything you want.
Freckles! Okay, I'm gonna see cat photo now. Cat! Very cute cats. Very good, very good. I'm being sent very good photos from people. Excellent. 10 out of 10.
I can make you bring love like the old days. Give you butterflies like you feel off the place. I can make you so, I can make you so high.
Every time my phone turns off, the stream pauses. Oh no. Oh, actually, you can change that in the app. Blue, you can go to app settings and, like, make it so that, like, the app always stays on. That's, like, a thing that you can do.
Amazing.
So even if you turn the phone off, it will keep playing.
How it feels to be mine, how it feels to be, how it feels to be, how it feels to be, how it feels to be mine.
Bum 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 bum. 690 channel points. Tori. That's awesome. That's good. That's cool. Alright, well, hello. Hello, everyone. What happened today? What has happened today? Pretty much, I had the exact same day yesterday as I did today, where I just taught people how to do harness work all day today. Freckle check. Yeah, let's see if my camera is good enough. I'm gonna stand up really close to my camera. I don't think it is. I think maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. Can you see them? Okay, cool. Because, like, from my angle, I couldn't see anything. Also, there's a bright light. So, like, I'm, like, right now. You know what I mean? Well, as you can see, it's still sunny outside, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna switch over to some lo-fi. Oh, you have beautiful eyes too, by the way. Thank you! Can we turn down the volume of the person who will do his talking? Aww. Your cat just loves you very much. I've been so effing productive today. Yo, Spoons! Tell us your accomplishments of the day. Brag about them. This a big cuddly boy. VC? Oh yeah. I can VC today. What's VC today? Well, you know, 10 viewer gang is busy right now. It's a really interesting group actually right now. It's just Ninjor, Dragon, and Nox. I wonder what they're talking about. But then I don't have Discord bubbles. Hello.
Hi.
I don't have Discord bubbles for this one.
I know, it's sad.
I'm upset.
Ninjor, Nox, and Dragon are doing something together.
Well,
I don't know if I can say what they're doing, so I'm not going to, just in case. But they're doing something.
well, none of them are streaming, so they should
No,
they
it's
should
not.
they should get kicked out of that group.
Oh, I don't know. Talk to Dragon or Ninja about that.
You think if I moved them to a different group, they would notice? If I do it quick enough?
Try?
I'm nervous now.
I would help, but I don't have those kind of powers.
I can move them all to business.
You should move them to group play 2 or something. Or like to this one, and then...
I'm gonna add them in the streaming chat.
Okay. My vegetables, like, cook faster? What is going on here? Is my stove, like, broken? Why is this not hot?
Okay, I added them, so hopefully they'll figure it out. Anyways.
Alright.
Dragon had a project thing? Well, Dragon can go in the literal VC that is for that. Like... what? Hey guys, out of the room, I'm streaming. Actually though, hi Billy, how are you doing? Bing bong.
Hello, Billy.
Billy! Oh my god, they moved.
Oh, okay.
This is excellent. Now we have Discord bubbles. They didn't even move to the right group chat. Spoons, can you hear me? Oh, Spoons is having a... Oh, hi. I'm losing my mind right now.
The fuck happened?
I asked them very politely if we could steal 10 View Gang, which they moved, and then they moved to Group Play 2. But they're literally doing business right now, so I'm just like, but why aren't they just moved to business, and then they moved to business? So I think they might be in my stream right now.
Oh my god.
At least one of them is. I'm losing my mind, that's so funny. Anyways, tell us about your day. Your day sounds exciting. I have hot chocolate.
Let's see. Okay, I was productive. I went to Jabs' place to pick up the rest of my stuff this morning at like 8:30. Then came home and I've like basically cleaned 90% of the apartment. I cleaned the bathroom, I did the laundry, I washed the sheets, I washed the tablecloth.
Oh my god, like a really productive day.
That's just the beginning of my day.
Oh my
I put away the laundry. I have paid my rent and checked all of my bills and done all of those. I have collected all my papers for taxes. I have sorted all of my paperwork that I have in general just into a new system. I'm missing some papers for my taxes, but I'm going to be doing all that shit next week, so it's fine. I am cooking for the next few days.
Yep.
I went to an interview earlier. That's it.
That's awesome, dude.
The only thing I still have to really is to clean up the kitchen after I finish cooking.
Let's go, let's go. Bishop, hello, how are you doing?
Hello,
Are we doing the knitting thing, except that my knitting cam is not pointing at my knitting. There we go. Raindrop, hello! Oh, you're not late. I just decided to stream early today because no one else was streaming and I was like, my spot now. Boo! Oh my god! Everyone's here today. Oh my god? Oh my god? This is a full party. This is awesome.
Yee. Oh, Mischief, you're here. You should text me. We need to chit chat.
Wait. Fridge. Fridge? Fridge.
Fridge?
What about fridge?
Where? What about the fridge?
I've practiced in 20 minutes. Oh. Bye, Billy. Have fun.
Not working.
Oh, there are bing bong emotes? Yeah, they're not mine. They're they're Spoons' emotes, but you know.
You wanna know how many bing bong emotes like how many times they were used?
Like 600 times or something dumb like that.
No. Like 7.7K.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Not even the noodle emote got spammed that much. Jeez.
Like, yeah. One of the numbers is going to be skewed because I had to re-upload. I think it was Bong that I had to re-upload because I had to go fix it. But
Yeah. Not really late in Brazil stream. Yeah, boo. Let's go.
Mischief is texting me.
Oh, no. Blue, I'm so sorry. No, Blue! Okay, actually gone now. Alright, bye, Billy. Have fun at practice. We passed 1K in less than an hour. Yeah, that sounds right. Yikes. Yikes, y'all. So I'm buying yarn tomorrow because I have 2 sweater commissions. And I don't think I have all the colors. So we're gonna see. So I'm going yarn shopping. I'm excited.
Fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited, yeah. I'm excited to do commissions again. Okay, to be fair, it's not yarn hoarding because they're literally going to be used immediately for a sweater commission. You know what I mean?
That's fair. If you're like using it right away, that's not hoarding.
And I use my yarn. If it breaks fully, buy in advance. Alright, Moon. It's okay. What do you mean, uh-huh? Brah. I use my yarn. I actually finish my projects. That's not wrong, but I'm still offended. Bro, like, you're not gonna buy more than you need. Honestly, probably not, because spring collections are ugly. Like, fall, winter, and summer collections in yarn are really, really cool, but spring collections are always centered around baby blankets and Easter, and they're gross.
That is kind of gross. A little grody.
Like, imagine all of, like, pale colors, so pale color everything, but then put on one ball. Like, it's just, they're ugly. Like, they're not even, like...
I've seen those.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I've
Like,
seen those.
yeah, so, like, the thing is that they're not even, like, oh, this is just not my aesthetic. They're just, like, they're just ugly.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
There's a Canadian in my class, Freddie's very annoying. Yeah, he's probably a hockey bro.
Oop. Called out.
A little bit call out.
Cooking the vegetables.
Not even pastels, just pale ugly. Yeah, they're not pastels. They're like just pale colors. And then it'll be like pale blue, yellow, pale green, and like a string. And then it just keeps going like that. And it's like, this is for like a self-striping blanket. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's gross, is what it is. The wire cubes from Off Topic are now together in my room with the other half. And I started another box for the yarn sale stuff. Ooh. Ooh? Yeah, they're gross. Okay, so spring sales, no, don't like. Fall, very good. Winter, very good. Winter's hard though, because everyone wants to knit in winter. And so, like, if there's a yarn sale, like, you have to be there, like, the day of. Otherwise, there's just simply no yarn left. Fall is usually the pretty good one. Summer is also pretty good for yarn because there's like summer collections and they're okay, but they don't sell out of yarn very, very fast because no one wants to knit in the summer except for me, apparently. Fall colors sound good? Yes. Fall collections are awesome.
Thank you, Luca.
I never bruised my shin from a door that didn't want to stay closed. No, Tori, I'm so sorry. Oh. I was gonna say something. Oh, I've been listening to a bunch of knitting podcasts, okay? Because, because, like, I was like, I now have an idea for a new podcast, but don't tell Dragon.
Oh, okay. Lol.
Okay, actually though, Raindrop, like I will tell you the idea after I tell the story of the knitting thing. So, I've been listening to a knitting podcast, and I've come to realize that I'm apparently a very rare breed of knitter, where I basically only work on one project at a time, and I don't just cast on like a bajillion projects and don't finish any of them. Like, I don't think I've ever had a project that I intended to finish stay on my needles for more than 6 months. Whereas, like, people literally will have projects that they want to finish stay on for years before they finish them.
Jesus.
Right? It's like, if a project has been on the needles and I haven't picked them up for more than 6 months, it just gets ripped off. It's done. Like, I'm clearly not interested in that project anymore.
That is more than fair.
Yeah, and so right now I have the most projects on my needles that I've ever had, and I have 4. People will have like 30.
The fuck?
I know! And I was like, hello? Just finish your projects. And like, the thing is that also someone who knits basically only sweaters is also pretty rare as well. Like, most knitters do a lot of socks and shawls and cowls and stuff. Like, someone who only knits sweaters is quite rare. Spoons, do you like my homegrown meme? Can I know the
Where?
homegrown meme? I would like to know the
Where?
homegrown meme.
Where's the homegrown?
Stale yarn. Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, they sent it to me. Hold on. It's.
Can I ask a
mid.
dumb question? How you keep all the sweater on the needle, or is it more in blocks? Yeah, so how sweaters are constructed is actually very similar to how they're sewn together. So if you were sewing together a shirt, so if you're sewing together a shirt, you obviously cut out the front, you cut out the back, and you cut out the sleeves. And that's how you knit it as well. So you would knit the front part, you would knit the back part, and then you would knit the sleeves, and then you would sew it all together. There is ways of knitting a sweater in one piece. But it's a little different. But yeah, you basically knit it in pieces and then sew them together. But then you have all the front part on your needle. Isn't that a long needle? Not really. So you knit it like the front here up. Like, this is the front of a sweater right here. Like, it's not too much. There's like, what, 100 and something stitches on here? They're just scrunched up. That's why anytime someone does a knit check, I have to be in the middle so I can stretch it out over the 2 needles. Otherwise, it's just scrunched up like this. Like, this is like how far I can like move it. I don't know what that emotion is supposed to like. I don't know what emotion that is. Oh, you should look at your text. It's very urgent. Oh god.
Wait, is that mischief?
Yeah, it's mischief. I'm assuming I'm getting a meme right now.
It's mid. It's mid.
I just got hi from an unknown number.
Oh? Hey, who is it? Fess up.
I'm assuming, like, Mischief got a new number or something.
Not that I'm aware of. They texted me from their regular number, so...
Hi was not me. Not me. Okay. So,
Who is it?
So you said to look at your text, and that's the only text I have. So either that is the weirdest and creepiest coincidence ever that you just, like... Okay, so here's the thing, is I feel like I am now seeing... I'm seeing the meme now that you sent as the text message. No, I have it. Wait, hold on. I think I have been missing your text messages, actually. Hello? Okay, to be fair, my phone has been doing this really weird thing where it's just not notifying me when I have text messages, and I've literally looked at the settings, and it says that there's notifications. So I don't...
Weird. Or champ.
Anyways, an unknown number sent me a text message, hi, so that's exciting.
You should say hi back.
No.
Oh.
The last text I sent you. Yes, I looked at it. Excellent. 10 out of 10. Very good. But... Also, as for, a previous text message that you sent, an accurate French translation of what's all this then? Yeah, that is actually, and that's actually a French expression. You wrote a real French expression. C'est quoi tout ça là? C'est quoi I think it's a little bit shorter than that, actually. It's like, c'est quoi tout ça alors? Yeah, it's like, that's an actual French expression. That's a real French expression. That's a little funny. Oh, boy. Oh, good, I got it mostly right. Yeah, it's something like that. I'll have to ask my dad. Hold on, and I'll write down the other thing that you asked me to do. Like a few days ago that I didn't see. I'm mad right now. I've been getting texts from Mischief and I just haven't been seeing them. Hello? This is the worst day ever. Anyways.
I've replied to Mischief, and I'm not sure how they're gonna react, and this is gonna be funny.
Oh, good. So anyways, I do have an idea for another podcast, and basically the podcast, I kind of want to do... Most knitting podcasts are more, like... most of them are more, like, audio diaries, that just happen to have knitting in them. And I feel like I would do something quite similar, but I feel like what I would do is maybe do it... I don't know. I would love to do a knitting thing, but it would be... I don't know. I feel like how I'd explain it is that there's two different types of knitting magazines that you can get. One knitting magazine you can get is it talks about designers, different yarns, different patterns that are coming out, and it's basically just a book of a bunch of advertisements with essays, okay? And then there's another knitting magazine that you can get, which is like a bunch of patterns that at the beginning of the pattern has like a 2-page spread of the artists that made it, and they have like this little essay about what inspired them to make this pattern, and then you have an actual pattern. And I feel like I would want to do a knitting podcast more like that, where it would be like this little blib kind of idea, and then I would like have like knit-alongs like in the podcast itself and be like, oh, okay, so like at this point you should have like this many like rows or whatever like on your thing. People create new patterns? Oh yeah, I've created knitting patterns. Like this. I made this up. Otherwise this wouldn't exist.
Elsier invented it.
Like, I invented the knitting pattern of it. Like, all the time. How long does a sweater take you? It depends on the sweater, but, apparently, it's between 3 weeks and 2 months. But it really depends on what the sweater is like. Right now, here, thinking patterns just pop into existence. To be fair, a lot of knitting is actually, like, super lost to time, where people don't actually know who made it first, which is why people can't, like, copyright like the knit stitch, you know? Like people can't copyright it. And you can't copyright like motifs, or you can't copyright like cable stitch or anything like that. But the thing you can copyright is like the pattern as a whole, not the things that make it up. Yeah. I thought we were talking about those 3D patterns. You mean like cables and stuff? Oh, well, I mean, people do different combinations and stuff. Like different combinations and everything like that of stuff. I have a whole book that is like really, really intricate and cool ways of using cables and stuff like that. And people do create like new looks and stuff like that, but again, it can't be copyrighted. It can just be like kind of shown that it exists. I don't know. I don't know, and I think if I were to do a podcast, it would be like that. So it'd be like a little small personal essay of something that involved, like, either involving the pattern or what I'm knitting or whatever, or just even like just like my journey in knitting, whatever. And then it would be like a few minutes of me giving instructions for a knitting pattern. So it would be something like, I'd be like, you cast on this much, and then you do this, and like I do it while I'm talking so I know how much time it takes. And then the last part would be, maybe I'll have guests on. You can do a little talk with the guests. I don't know. I don't know what the format would be. I just think it'd be cool to do it. But the podcast would be really, I think they would be long form, but they would only come out once a month. So, like, they would be, like, hour-long podcasts, but they would only come out once a month.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It would probably be something like that, like a little intro personal essay, and then maybe I always have a guest, and we talk about knitting or whatever craft they do, and we talk about both for, like, 45 minutes or whatever, and then the last bit is me giving it the first bits of instructions for like a knitting pattern, and then the next one. People are here, be right back. All right.
Oh, I just finished up dinner.
Ooh, what's dinner?
And the Luna and vegetables, fried vegetables.
Ooh, I love fried vegetables. Oh, did I rip something?
Basically ciabatta. I'm gonna send it into the cooking chat in a second.
Oh, yes. I had white people taco night, so.
Wow. Cool.
It was very good. So what I'm talking about, brain drop, when I say people do intricate patterns and stuff like that. So this is called the Japanese Knitting Stitch Bible. And it's basically, a bunch of really intricate cabling and pattern and stuff like that. So this is what kind of they look like. So stuff like that. So, you probably won't be able to tell, but I can, so I'll explain it to you. But basically, stuff like this, these are cables. And then this is also a different type of knitting pattern. And then this right here, those are yarn overs, but they like have created it in this pattern that looks like this. And it was at the go, but a spoon starts getting angry for no apparent reason. It's my fault. Okay.
What? Wait, is that Mischief?
That is Mischief. Have a good day, Mischief.
Oh, wait, hold up. What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, so. Or something like this.
I'm going to fucking smack them tomorrow so hard.
So that kind of stuff. And I love this book because it doesn't give you like sweater patterns and everything like that. It just gives you a bunch of things that you can have to your own pattern. So I can add these to hats, to gloves, to sweaters. And I actually have made a sweater with one of these patterns in here. And yeah. Something like this. Like, they're just, it's so cool. It's so, like, I love books like this where they're mostly, like, yeah. I feel like all those patterns should have been invented already. Like, people have been knitting forever, no? Yeah, and that's the thing. They probably have. And the thing is that, while, like, the person that made that book has a copyright to the book and making the charts, laying them out, and, like, putting it all in a book, they don't have a copyright to those patterns. Which basically means that if I were to make a sweater with one of the patterns in that book, I can sell it. Because they don't have a copyright to that pattern. They have a copyright to that book. So I can't sell the chart of how to make that pattern to someone that's, like, printed from that book. But I can sell a sweater that I made from it. That's kind of how that works in knitting. That's how it works in a lot of crafting stuff. You could do something like a Pompadoro knitting podcast, knit for 15 minutes, then take a 5-minute break to talk about cool things, or talk with guests, then knit for 50 minutes, then another break, then episode end. Oh yeah, I could do something like that. If I were to do something like that, I feel like it would definitely have to be a visual podcast, though. Where, like, it's, like, on YouTube kind of idea. Which isn't a bad idea. Like, doing, like, a bunch of visual podcast audio diaries doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like, that would be kind of cool, I think. Just because it's knitting. And actually, a lot of people who like listen to knitting podcasts or watch knitting videos and everything like that, a lot of them are on YouTube. So even if, like, the podcast doesn't have a visual element, they will still want to watch it on YouTube. Like, the knitting community is, like, Ravelry and YouTube, and that is the whole thing. But yeah, but, like, I would see, and if I were to do the kind of, like, giving people a pattern to knit, I would definitely want to have... I'm so angry right now. Well, explain. What's happening? You're still in VC. You can explain.
I know. I was eating.
Oh,
Mischief.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's sending me pictures, and I hate it here.
Yep.
It's sending me pictures of me. I hate it.
Okay.
I'm angry.
I have a picture of you hanging on my wall.
I know, and I hate it. That also makes me angry. I want to see what they sent me.
I mean, yeah.
This is... Blech.
I was mainly thinking, selfishly, I was, introduced to the Pomodoro process not too long ago, and it would make, work go by so much easier and I get more done. Oh yeah, I use that for writing. I think it's a little bit different, but, basically, for writing, you, write for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and you do that 3 times, and then every, like, no, you do that 2 times, and then every, like, 3rd break, it's, like, a longer 10-minute break. And I used to do that for writing for a while, until I realized that my brain will want to work if I'm in a pretty location. So if I just go sit by the beach, instead of sitting at my computer, my brain will be like, I think it's writing time. So,
cool.
Yeah.
I sent you the pictures. I also sent the cooking into the cooking chat. On Discord.
Okay.
And there's my dinner in the cooking chat.
Oh, lovely. Guys, I got pictures.
Mm-hmm.
The cat is as long as you.
What?
The cat's like as long as your torso. That is hilarious. These pictures are great, though. I don't understand.
I hate it.
Okay. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go look at food now.
Food.
Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
Food.
I love your bubble tea in the, like, ketchup bottle. That's awesome.
It's not a ketchup bottle. It's a tomato sauce. And
Yep.
like this is the perfect size for bubble tea.
There is a TikToker that does co-working streams where they use the proto process to take the viewers along with them, same as you were saying, 25. That's actually really, like, okay, there are some, like, really interesting, streams that exist, and, I think the idea of study along buddies, but, like, the streamers who do that, that's, like, their whole thing is they basically are either studying themselves or they're just reading a book, but you know, someone can do homework with them. I think that's like super interesting. Like that is such an interesting concept of a stream. I guess technically technically that's basically what I do. Like you could study along to this, to be fair. Like, but I'm not that quiet though. I feel like if I were to just read on stream, I feel like that'd be better than, I don't know. Oh, and other knitting related news. So, I remember talking about this a while ago, how there is a Knitters Guild, and they offer a master's program, basically. So you can become a master's in knitting, which is pretty cool. And basically with that program, it's quite difficult. Like you have to write reports, you have to, you put in stuff for judgment and everything like that, and at the end of it, you become, like, a master's rank in the Knitters Guild. But there's actually a different program called the Professional Knitters, and that one doesn't involve you writing reports, so that's pretty cool. And instead of having people judge your work, you have a mentor that kind of, like, shows you how to like work with people, if that makes sense. You could do a podcast documenting your way through becoming a master knitter. See, that has been done a lot. That's like the majority of knitting podcasts are people like going through the Master Knitters Guild program because it's a 5-year program. But like I think I should do the professional one, and here's why. The professional one is more so that if you were to go to a publisher, you could prove to a designer that you can knit. So a designer could come to you, like a fashion designer could come to you and say like, hey, I want these made so that I can have, you know, like a physical product so I can put them on models so I can take pictures of them. Or I want to make a knitting book and I have these patterns, but I can't make them all, you know, because there's like a lot of patterns, so I need someone else to also be making them. And basically with this professional knitters thing, you basically prove like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, like I know how to knit, you know, but it doesn't require you to like write a bunch of reports and, you know, all this stuff. So I think I might actually do that like after summer, because work right now is like a lot. But I still think it's a 5-year program. And while it's not expensive, it's not cheap. So if I were to do it, I would really have to like be thinking about like, hey, like I would actually have to like go up to designers and be like, hey, do you want me to knit your thing? Because I can knit your thing. Never mind then, being all the other podcasts is boring. Pro knitter certificate, that's pretty much what it is. Hello, Harley! Oh my god! It's been a bit! How are you? How are you? Yeah, see, Inturgent, that's kind of like those podcasts I feel like are in the category of more the, like, a lot of people talking about yarn and different knitting needles rather than the magazines that had a bunch of patterns in it. I don't know. It was just an idea. I'll flesh it out and see like how I can make it like entertaining to watch. I'm actually doing pretty good. That's awesome, Harley. I'm doing pretty good as well. Just, you know, knitting a sweater. As you do. As you do. And just, you know, vibing, trying to figure out how I would do a knitting podcast. Because there's like Bing bong. Because there's like, I don't know. There's people who are quite funny. Like it'll be like a group of like 2 or 3 people, and they'll talk to each other about knitting project that they're doing, like things that they completed, and like yarn that they bought and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not a very, I don't know. Knitting has always been the vibe. Yeah, I like knitting a lot. We do the knitting thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is that like they will, so like the yarn that I have is a lot of like of what's considered like cheap yarn. Like I don't usually buy like natural fiber yarn or like yarn that's actually like wool or whatever. Like a lot of the yarn I buy is like not that. And so like I don't get the like yarn hype. Like when people are just like, oh, I got like, does silk yarn exist? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like you can get yarn made from different types of breeded sheeps, from alpaca, from like lambs, like all that sort of stuff. And then there's like silk as well and everything. So like you can get all this type of stuff. And it's expensive, right? Because it's like has to be spun and everything like that. Whereas the yarn that I usually get is like acrylic, which is, it's basically plastic. Like I'm basically knitting with plastic, but it's cheaper, and I have a lot of it. I do have bamboo yarn as well, which is kind of cool. But could you sew a zipper into a yarn sweater? Yes, there's patterns to do that actually. Yeah. Basically you can you just make the sweater how the pattern would say it would, and then you would sew the zipper on like you would onto fabric. So you would use the zipper foot on your sewing machine, and you probably would use a little bit of a closer stitch on the sewing machine than you would for fabric, but you can just sew it on like normally. Because essentially when you're knitting something, you're essentially weaving a fabric. I want a sweater knitted from the mane of the fastest horse on the Chaos SMP. I don't know. I feel like there probably is at least one sweater that is like made from like horse hair or something, but it's definitely not something you can buy.
That'd be itchy.
I feel like it would be itchy, yeah. There's definitely things that are made from human hair.
People make stuff, they like felt things from cat hair.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that one.
There's violin bows use horsehair. They do. I have a violin over there that probably needs to I need new oil for it. Cause mine is old. Or resin. There we go, that one. I need new. It's old. It's dry and gross.
Rosin?
Rosin. Whatever it is.
I can't remember if it's rosin or rosin, but it's not resin, because that's a totally different thing.
It's in a plastic container and it smells bad.
Does it usually smell bad?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. The point is I don't know if it actually expires. It might not. It's just been in there for a while. Definitely need to tune my violin. But I have a tuner now, so that's cool.
Oh, here we go. This violin doesn't go bad.
Does it? Yeah? One?
So a block of rosin will last for anywhere between 6 months and 2 years.
Yeah, okay, so it's bad.
Yeah, if it remains shiny and free of dust, you're unfortunately working with old rosin.
Yeah,
So-
it's quite old. It was already old when I got it.
Yeah, you might want to replace that.
It's fine. Rosin, only reason I know is Johnny Rosin, up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Oh, interesting. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's like, I don't know, like, you don't really, you kind of, you do need it, and it's to keep, like, the horsehair, like, healthy. But, like, because the devil went down to Georgia. Yeah. I do know this song, guys. Come on. I really, really want to finish this today. That is the goal. To finish the front today. Because then I have to design the back. I'm gonna take the picture you sent me and then just put it in the thing and then just like adjust it to what I want.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were gonna do, so.
I see the thing is that like obviously you put a little bit more detailed because you could.
Yeah, no, I did that because I wanted to make the picture look nice, but I know that you're gonna like change all the white stuff to like the black. Like there's gonna be no detail in that. You're not gonna be able to look at the.
I'm so sorry, Tori. Oh my god. Yeah, but the thing is that I still want to do kind of what I did for the Your City Gave Me Asthma sweater, where like his guitar is like red. So I kind of want like for Wilbur, he will still have a guitar and it will be red. Or it won't be red, it will be a different color because the sweater is red. But I kind of want, so like for Ash, I think the glasses, definitely. Because that's like pretty iconic for him. But the other two I don't know. They look exactly the same.
I know.
And like personality wise, I don't know. Like obviously one is a drummer, so I could give him like drumsticks. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of sucks because Wilbur has like two kind of iconic things, so like the beanie and then his guitar. But then also Ash has three iconic things. Like his beard is pretty like identifiable, his glasses are, and his beanie is as well because he has like a different type of style beanie than Wilbur does. But the other two I'm kind of like, one plays the drums. Plays drums. You guys want to actually know? Okay, so I told the story of how Wilbur met Ash. Would you guys like to know how he met the drummer?
I think I know this one, but go ahead.
You probably do. So when Wilbur was writing some of the songs for Are You Alright, I'm pretty sure. Ash is already in the band, and the other guy was already in the band. And so they were like, shoot, we need drums though. We need drums. This song is written to have drums in it. And so basically they hired this guy on Fiverr to like just like come to the studio and like play the drums for them for the recording. And he like vibed so well with them and they got along so well, and they like, you know, they liked his drumming so much, and they were just like, do you just want to like join the band? And he was just like, yeah, I guess.
I wonder if any of these guys knew anything about Wilbur before they joined.
Honestly, for Wilbur's sake, I hope they didn't.
Yeah, no, like that's what I'm hoping. They didn't know nothing about Wilbur, because if they did,
because like that's so like cool. Because like if some random guy walked up to you on the street and was like, "Hey, you want to join my band?" Like,
hell yeah.
I would. Okay, to be fair, I probably would also say yes, but but like you have to like from their perspective. Like, see, the thing is that, like, from Ash's perspective, like, I guess, like, they had a conversation about him being a bass player, and then was like, hey, I'm starting a band, and then he was like, yeah, sure. But they definitely were just like, oh, this is gonna be, like, we're gonna write, like, 2 songs, we're gonna go to, like, 3 bar gigs, and then we're never gonna talk to each other again. Like, I have to imagine that's what they thought in their head, right? Like, there's no way that they thought, like, oh, this is gonna get, like, millions of views. Like, our music is going to be beloved all over the world. Like...
Yep.
that, like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I still don't know how I'm gonna do the band members. I don't know.
Oh, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I just, like, make it so that, like, because it's now Lovejoy and not, like, just Wilbur sit on himself, I think I'll make, like, 2 things different colors. So, like, for Wilbur, you'll have, like, the, you'll have, like, I don't know, like, I could give him the guitar, but he's, like, he is the singer, but, like, people don't carry around a mic, you know?
Just leave Wilbur as is.
Well, because I was thinking for, like, the drummer and the guitarist and the and the bassist, what you could do is you can have, like, for example, Ash, you have, like, his glasses be a different color than in the silhouette, and then you would also have him, he has, like, a bass guitar, like, on him that would also be a different color to
Differentiate.
Yeah, that one. From the silhouette, and then for the drummer, it would be, like, drumsticks, and then maybe, like, his jacket or something, and then for the other one, it could be, like, a guitar, and then, like, his, like, t-shirt or something. But then for Wilbur, like, I mean, you could have another guitar, to be fair.
True.
And it would definitely be his beanie, like, for Wilbur, it would be his beanie. And then have another guitar. I don't know. I don't have to figure it out now. I'll figure it out eventually. I do know for the next sweater, I want to put, like, I want it to look very, like, English knitting kind of vibe, so I'm gonna, like, add some, like, cables and stuff to it, and then a square in the middle will be the album rather than it being an all over pattern. I'm excited about that one. That one's gonna be fun. And then I'm also gonna do the Knee Deep at ATP. But that one is going to be really different because obviously it's not an EP, it's a cover. So what I think I'm going to do is make it so, like, the dog is, like, kind of, like, just, like, small on like, the chest or something. And then have, like, lyrics at the bottom. And just have, like, the lyrics that I really like, which is just, all I can see is You're the B-side. But just at the bottom. And then on the back of that one, it would just be, like, I don't know, like cassette tape or something. Rather than the band, because it's a cover.
It's cool.
Yeah. And then I guess I could do the privately owned Spiral Galaxy as well.
That'd be cool.
I don't actually know what that cover really looks like, though.
It's green. It has a frog.
Is it a frog? Privately owned Spiral Galaxy. Uh-oh. Lovejoy. See, this one is a little different, only in the fact that it's not on the Lovejoy page.
It's not, and I don't know why.
Because it's not them who did it. Like, they're on it, but they're not the people who did it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like I'm kind of iffy on doing it, because if I did this, then I feel like I should do, like, his shit, what's it called?
Are you alright?
No.
No, it's not the one with, I think I know what you're talking about.
You thought I was boring or something along those lines?
That one, yeah.
That one. You
There's
have
a
to turn the
certain
light
style
down.
that I think you should do for Spiral Galaxy if you do that one.
I might.
I'm trying to find a picture. Of what I'm thinking.
Oh, also, okay, so the person who did, like, so I don't know who this person is, but they did, like remixes or something of, like, Wilbur's songs, and they just released an album recently of, like the remixes of Wilbur's songs, like Your City Gave Me Asthma. I don't know, it's, like, a weird thing. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's been an hour. I should be in the other category now. Ha! We're changing categories, y'all. We don't know. It's all good. We're in a wait, hold on, I had to change the title.
Alright, I'm sending you a picture.
There we go. We'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your stream. Have a good night, Tori. Alright, what are you sending me a picture of?
A style of sweater that I think the Spiral Galaxy would look good for. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but like...
You are correct. Like, that's
like
cool, though.
Like a puffy upper sleeve towards the shoulder.
I never actually tried to do that before.
I think that'd be the right kind of vibe for that.
I think you're right, actually. I'm just trying to think, like, how I would do the frog. So obviously it'd be green. Like, it'd be, like, the sweater would be green, which is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, I would definitely want to have the title of the song. I haven't listened to it enough to have, like, any lyrics in mind that stand out more than just the title of the song.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Because knee deep at ATP, like, I'm not putting that on the sweater. I'm putting the lyric that I really, really like.
Mm-hmm.
But privately owned Spiral Galaxy, that's, like, a banger title.
I think you should, like, write that on the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have the frog on the front.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd look good. And then I think it'd be cool if, like, once you're done the sweater, you know how the edge of the album is a bunch of, like, little flies?
Yeah.
You could probably, like, stitch on some, like, black and, like, black dots in some areas to make it look like the little flies.
I could make it so that the frog would be on the sweater itself, but then the flies would be on the sleeves.
Ooh, or so yeah, something like that.
Will Terry have a bone to pick with you? Uh-oh. What's going on,
Okay.
Dragon?
Oh, uh-oh.
See, Dragon was just talking to my sister, so... You said
Uh-oh.
you were 5'4", but Nox said you're 5'2". I'm 5'3", actually. And Nox is 5'2". So...
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I never said I was 5'4". I think you've gaslit yourself.
I'm wondering if there's a way you could, like, when you're knitting the sleeves, to, like,
I've been...
like,
Sorry,
water-
I'm just baffled by the idea that Dragon thought I was 5'4". I've been 5'3", and I've been 5'3" since I was 14. I know how tall I am. Nox is an inch shorter than me. And she's 5'2". So I don't...
well,
So Nox said you were only 5'2"? I'm not, though, because that would make Nox 5'1". She's an inch shorter than me. And Nox is not 5'1". You got close to the sun a little bit. Like, I'm 5'3". Anyways, continue, Spoons.
as I was saying, you could, like, make, like, one stitch black every, like, in some spots, and then go back and, like, use some yarn to stitch on, like, the little blue wings. And
I feel like it'd just be easier just to cross-stitch the
I don't
whole
know.
fly.
Yeah.
Just because if you do one stitch, it gets like quite lost really easily.
You could also do that too. Just go back afterwards and stitch on some little flies. But I think that'd be a cool thing.
I think that'd be cool
on
as
the
well.
sleeves, especially the puffy part.
Yes.
They're full of little flies. Okay, maybe that's the sweater I want. I am low key. I want to commission you for everyone at this point.
I mean, here's the thing: is that like if you want one of the albums I've already like knitted for, you can have it in a different style. Like, there's so many different things you can do with like album covers. Like, for instance, if you take like an album cover and you can make it so that like instead of it being like an overall pattern like what this is, you could just have the Are You Alright part be like a box that's like in the middle, and then the rest of the sweater is like a different color or is something different. I mean, you can just draw something that you like, and I will tell you if it's possible to knit it.
Okay, you're giving me too much power here now.
Yeah, there's a lot. Well, there's a lot you can do. Like, I genuinely, seriously do not understand people who limit knitting to, like, knitting stuff like this, where, like the sweater I'm wearing right now, where it's just, like, a bunch of stripes.
Absolutely gross.
And, like, and that's all they knit, because that's, like, all they can think of doing. And I'm like, you can do so much, though. You can do so much more. Are you saying, we could send you ideas of what we want to knit on sweaters, and you say if we can do it? Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm giving everyone too much power. This is like an open thing, by the way. Like, if anyone wants a sweater commissioned by me, like, I'll do it. Just know that it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the price that you would buy a sweater at Walmart. Just know that. And also, you're paying for shipping, because I ain't doing that.
Pick it up.
Well, yeah, you could pick it up. Like, if you're, like... Yeah, I mean... well, to give people an idea of what the pricing usually is, like, it can go from $100 Canadian to almost $300 plus, depending on, like, what you want. $100 would be, like, you want a vest. You want a vest in one color. That's $100, and the reason why is because a vest doesn't have sleeves, and the sleeves are, like, the extra time and money. And then $300 would be something like either like a lot of colors, a really complicated pattern, meaning like cabling type things, if it's like it's not a sweater and it's actually like a dress, that would also be like a little bit more, just because of how much yarn I would have to buy for it. But most of the sweaters that I've made and sold have been around the like 150, 100, like to 150 to 180 mark. So that's like around there, if that you guys want a price range. It's around there. Yeah, and the reason why, like, if you were to go look up online, like, let's say, like, hand-knitted, like, Fair Isle sweaters, and they're, like, 400 to 600 pounds, which is, like, it's a lot of money. And the reason why is because they use, like sheep wool, which is a more expensive yarn. So, my sweaters are actually on the cheaper end because I don't use, expensive yarn. A privately owned Spiral Galaxy might be pretty cool.
Would be.
See, I'm gonna get to the point where I catch up, and then every time, like, I catch up on, like, Lovejoy's, like, EPs, because obviously I can knit a sweater faster than they can release an EP.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna catch up at one point. Sabro, hello! How you doing? And so, like, they're gonna release an EP, I'm gonna be like, alright, how do I make this sweater? Alright. A kiwi is about the size of a chicken. There are 5 species. The largest is the North brown kiwi, which grows up to 20 to 25 inches, 50 to 65 centimeters, and weighs 3.2 to 11 pounds, 1.4 to 5 kilograms. The smallest is the little spotted kiwi. It grows up to 14 to 18 inches, 35 to 45 centimeters, and weighs 1.3 pounds, 0.8 to 1.9 kilograms. Nice. You want an honest answer to that question? What question? Oh, how are you doing? I mean, I asked it, so you can do an honest answer. Just prefacing that if something really bad is happening, I can only do so much. Kiwi. I can give you... Sorry, go ahead.
I watched a video about eels, and I think this is something we've talked about before. It's like that people like eels' reproductive systems, and like people just don't know how to reproduce.
Yep, we have talked about that.
I watched a video and they've semi-figured it out.
Oh my god, they figured it out.
So they do reproduce, and they do have testicles. Because for the longest time, they were like dissecting them, being like, where are the testicles? We can't find them.
Okay, fair enough,
And
fair
so
enough.
what they originally thought was a bunch of different species of eels is actually the same eel at different stages in its life.
Ooh.
And they all look different. It's because they live so long. They live like 100 years, and so at every stage of life, they look very different.
Rejoice, eels
but-
have balls.
They do, but they only
Hold
grow
on.
balls at the last stage of their of the cycle, and that's when they're going to mate. So basically, all the other stages don't have balls, and that's why for the longest time they're like, how do they reproduce? But the thing is, they go and reproduce in the buttfuck nowhere that
They
humans
really
can't
effing
get
do.
Humans cannot get there no matter how hard they've tried, and so that's why nobody's seen it. So
anyways. Oh my god, you are in this Discord. That's so cool. Anyways,
Red, that's
nah, I get that, but you pretty much guessed it. Alright, I'm sorry, Zebra. I can offer you a really nice place to chill out for probably a good amount of time, actually, because I plan on being here for a bit. So,
Zebra, I have something for you.
how many balls of yarn would a scarf be? Is one enough? More than some eels have. It depends how long you want the scarf and how thick you want the scarf, but generally a ball of yarn, is enough for a scarf, yeah. Yeah, it really depends on, hi, Liam.
Hello, Liam. I'm excited to see you soon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Liam.
Oh,
What time are you showing up at my house?
lol.
So I can give you the thing. Oh, because I only bought one of this color? Oh, fair enough. I've calmed down a bit now, even though, so no real danger to myself anymore. Alright, that's awesome. That's awesome. Like 3 or 3:30? Okay, cool. I may or may not be here, so I'll tell Nox that you're coming, so they can give you the thing. They give you little hearts.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm going yarn shopping tomorrow. And I don't know what time I'm gonna be home. Guys, I'm so excited to make commissions again. Oh my god.
Speaking of commissions, I have some to work on. I have several to work on.
Pain.
Yeah. So here I am, untangling Mischief's necklace that they left with me. To untangle.
Yes, Bunny. Talking of, I sent you a photo of my ambitious 5th knitting project. Ooh. Ooh. So were you asking how much of, like, that a scarf is enough for a ball of yarn because you're knitting a scarf right now and you only have the 1 ball of yarn? Was that the thing?
Bunny.
Like, let's respect that.
Bunny.
Oh, can we please
Alter
normalize the
is an Eldritch
Oh
Horror.
yeah. What?
You
It's
are
true.
an Eldritch Horror. Alter is an Eldritch Horror. Yes.
I'm not messaging on stream. That's totally not what's happening right now.
I can see you do that, so...
Yeah. No.
Yeah?
Your eyes are lying to you. Also, I got an email.
Okay.
Hello?
Lol.
Is it WILBUR set merch? No.
Especially if
I don't
should
care
check
about it
my-
anymore.
I should check my emails.
Guys, I'm so upset. Like,
Guys, today was payday.
I've
Oh,
been
that's
seeing,
great.
I've been seeing, you know, okay, so I feel like the coolest thing, one of the cooler things about being in a really big fandom is knowing when my merch is about to arrive because other people are getting the merch and I'm like, ah, yes, it's shipping. Like, literally, I saw someone get their Rambo merch and I was like, oh, excellent, mine should be shipping soon then. And then, like, a day later, like, I got a notification being like, your package is shipped. And I'm like, excellent. But I've been seeing a lot of WILBUR SOOT merch. So hopefully that ships soon. But I think, like, basically it's shipping everywhere in the UK. Because I've only seen people who live in the UK get their merch. So...
I just checked your sweater. It's in LA right now.
That's exciting. That sweater has been on a trip.
It has been from the US to Canada, back to US, and it's coming back to Canada.
I'm so excited for that sweater. It's gonna be like the only sweater I wear on stream. It's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
the shop owner though was super nice about it all. I was just like, I emailed them, be like, hey,
Oh,
help,
no.
please.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it got sent back to you. Please let me know if you receive it. I will pay for shipping to get it back here. And they were super good about it.
I still want it, please.
Goddamn, this was like literally all PayPal's fault because I manually typed in Mischief's address to make sure it went to their place.
Yeah.
But PayPal was like, you know what? I don't care that you've manually typed in a different address. We're gonna auto correct it after you've made the purchase to your old address.
That's so dumb.
I know.
Yeah. That's really dumb. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Because you should have gotten that back in December. That's when
Okay.
it arrived.
See, now I
Apparently.
want to see if I actually got a thing for WILBUR SOOT things sending. No. No, I haven't.
I'm kind of mad. I missed the WILBUR SOOT merch. Oh well.
I'm gonna cry. I mean, it's cool, but it's, he said that he's going to make more, you know?
That's good. It's just I look at it, I'm like, that is definitely something I would wear on a regular basis.
Yeah, and I'm sure his next line will be very retro as well, because he's just like that.
Oh, I untangled the necklace. Finally.
Congratulations.
Oh, that was so messed up.
I'm so close to this being finished. I'm on row 159, and there is 160 rows in this pattern.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So what are we gonna do once you're done?
If I finish it before, it's stream ending time, I have a different sweater that I've kind of started that I can stream. Not gonna lie, I hesitated on the Tumble jacket and it's just a bit annoyed. Dude, the Tumble jacket was... Oh. We'll
I'm
allow
upset about that
We'll
too.
allow that.
I
That's
would have
funny.
loved that jacket as well. God damn it.
He is just a quirked up white boy, busting it down, sexual style. He's, dubbed up on the sauce. That audio is so funny. It's a TikTok audio, guys. It's a TikTok audio. Oh my god. And then Wilbur decided that he was just gonna repeat that audio over and over again while they were at Disneyland in Paris. And so people were just like, alright, well, I mean, you're not wrong, but take me like 6 minutes to purl 25 stitches. How long would a row of 100 take me? I mean, that is pretty simple math. Like, it's just 6 times 4.
24.
Yeah, so about 24 minutes. I know, but that's a lot of time. I mean, like, I guess. Like, you just have to practice it. Like, I mean, with me, I don't have to look at my knitting when I knit anymore. And I haven't for a while. And you get faster. And some people don't, though. Yes, you're zoom fast, though. Yeah. But you get faster, though. Like, I mean, it depends. Why do you... Wait, oh, you're saying that you're taking 100 because that's how many stitches are in my sweater. Actually, how many stitches are in the sweater? Hold on. Let me actually tell you the number. There is 142 stitches in the sweater. That's pretty average, actually. Like... I think I'm distressing Red. Oh my god, a quirked up sweater. Busting it down. Pearl style. That's a little funny. I'm not gonna lie. A little humorous. Pearl style. There was a meme I found one time that was like about 2 different ways of... Okay, I have to explain this meme and then it's not gonna be funny, but I will explain it. So basically there's 2 different ways to decrease a stitch, and one makes your knitting lean like to the right and one makes it lean to the left. Because that's just how it works. And so someone took that meme of that, like, you know, that girl that's like pointing at that cat and she's like crying, and then there's like this other girl like holding her back, like that meme. And someone just took 2 of that picture but flipped it so they're yelling at each other, and then just put like the 2 different decreases on top of them. And I thought that meme was hilarious. And then I had to sit there and realize I couldn't share it with anyone because no one would find it funny or understand. And that is my life.
That's so funny.
Shout out to people who make memes about, just hobbies. Especially hobbies that don't have a lot of younger people in them. So they have, like, an audience of, like, 5 people. Shout out to those people. They're very cool. I like them a lot. I should just make a knitting meme page.
You should.
I don't know if I'm funny enough, though, because I can think of, like, maybe 1 joke.
I mean, you are certified funny, so...
I am certified funny.
Uh-oh.
Just call it Sphinx. Are you okay? Hello? Are you good? Spoons?
I'm good now. That was a sneeze that was trying to happen for the past hour.
It was just more how you said, oh no, before it happened.
I could feel it, and then no, it wasn't gonna be good.
You just said, "Oh no," and then like it sounded like someone like came through your window and like slammed you on the desk. That was so like intimidating.
Guys, I don't have cute sneezes. I don't have a cute little sneeze.
Yeah, we can tell. Serial
I always feel
killers.
like there's an atom bomb going off.
See, Bunny is certified funny, actually, though. Serial killers that are easy to find. All you have to do is follow the patterns. Like, that's really funny. That's really good. I could never. Anyways, my mom gave me a Kit Kat, and I'm gonna eat it now. And by give me, I mean I asked very nicely if there were dessert in the house. And then she was like, well, there's a Kit Kat in the freezer. And I was like, okay, but is it your Kit Kat? And she's like, well, it was bought for me, but you can have it. And I was like, well, I don't want to eat your Kit Kat, you know? And he was like, and she was like, no. I had some, but there's more. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm stealing the Kit Kat then. Kit Kat. Kit Kats are awesome. Is that a Canadian standoff? See, the thing is there's things in the house that are for anyone. Everyone can eat these. And then there are things in the house that you know belong to one person. And if you touch them, you're in trouble. Like, if there's any cartons of Arizona, they're mine. And everyone knows they're mine. And they don't touch them. And then if there's chocolate bars, like, in the freezer, they're my parents. We don't touch those. So generally, when my mom is like, there's a frozen Kit Kat bar in the freezer, I'm like, that's cool. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that you get a frozen Kit Kat bar later on today. Like, it's just not mine. Oop, there's a mosquito the size of my palm in my room. Alright, go kill it. Why is it in the freezer though? I think just so it doesn't melt, honestly. That's literally the whole reason. Just so it doesn't melt. And also, my parents are weird and they like hard chocolate. So they like eat it frozen. To be fair, there is more room in the freezer. Frozen Mars bars, though. Okay, I see. The thing is, frozen like Aero bars, or at least cold Aero bars, very good. Because Aero bars like melt so fast. Oh, Red. I told my parents that there are salted caramel Kit Kat bars at the stores in town. They seem very excited about it. I might go buy some tomorrow, actually. I'm actually, like, genuinely so excited for tomorrow. I'm, like... I haven't gone to buy... the one at the top? Okay. Fair enough. Well, I assumed, actually, because the other one doesn't really sell candy. There's also other flavors, but I don't remember what they were. Ooh. Well, if they have dark chocolate, I might get that, because dark chocolate is awesome. Spoon, how is art commissions going?
Good. I'm just confirming that it's what the person wants.
That's good.
Then I have another part of the commission to finish. Because I'm doing like a stream overlay, but it's like a lot of different parts. So basically, I'm like constructing all these like little bits, and then kind of putting together for different what are they called? Different like screens?
Yeah, different like scenes.
Like yeah, different scenes. So like you're starting to see your Be Right Back, your main page,
yeah,
game playing page. Because things have to be like different sizes depending on all that.
Raindrop. Raindrop. Oh, chat, does anyone live near Vancouver or has been there before? I want to visit but don't know what time of the year it is. A good time. Well, Raindrop, you have come to the right people.
Hi. Hello, I am Vancouver expert. What would you like to know?
Exactly. What time of the year is it a good time?
Actually, now is a pretty good time. We got cherry blossoms.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, spring is a really, really good time because all the cherry blossoms are in bloom. It's also, there's less tourists in spring.
Yeah.
Just because it's spring. And
it's not as gross as fall.
Yeah. Summer is good if you're okay with there being, like, every tourist imaginable is there.
Yeah.
And that, honestly, as people who, like, live near that area, it sucks for us because, you know, we live here. But, if you're a tourist yourself, it probably wouldn't suck at all. You know? Anything that's not November to February. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Never, Canada sucks. /J. Alright, bunny. Perhaps I should visit. Keith, if you keep, like, teasing that you're gonna visit and then never show up, I will be upset.
I'm already upset that you haven't visited yet.
The earliest I can visit is June. Is it gonna be hot and humid? No. No.
Not really.
Raindrop,
warm.
It generally in like July and August we'll get maybe a high of 28 degrees Celsius.
Sometimes 30.
But it's
maybe.
I wouldn't say it's ever like humid. It's not humid here like how Florida is humid because it's by the ocean. It's not by a lake or a swamp. It's by the ocean. And the ocean doesn't, like, evaporate like a lake or a river or a swamp would. Which is to say it kind of doesn't, really. So, like, you don't get a lot of, like, water in the air like you do in those places. It's very much like, if it's hot outside and you go under a tree, it's, like, 3 degrees cooler. So... Keisha just turned up one day at Ultir's house like, yo, I'm expecting that. Well, hot depends, yeah. I mean, July, in Toronto is super annoying, close to 30 and very humid. Yeah, but Toronto is near a lake, not an ocean. There is, like, I am not kidding you that there is a difference. Like a lake evaporates and becomes humid, whereas an ocean, you literally get a cool breeze all the time. Because it doesn't heat up, right? Like, it can't. It's too big. It's too big. I would say that if you're, like, good with Toronto summers, you'll be perfectly fine with a Vancouver one. Here's the thing, the first question out of their mouth would be, how the F do you know where I live? Fun fact, I don't know where they live.
Oh, my drawing program crashed.
Uh-oh. The problem is I'm not good with Toronto summers. Okay, well, I feel like you would still be, like, okay. I feel like it's not as suppressively hot here as it is on the East Coast. It's like, it's hot if you're outside. If you're inside, you're pretty fine. Like, if you're in the shade, like, pretty much the only exception was last summer, because we had a heat wave.
Last summer was like, we've never had that before.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna happen again. And I don't want it to happen again. I was dying.
Like, people literally died. Like, that's how hot it was. Like, it was not good. I answered myself. Oh. Well. Range up, yeah, honestly, I would say spring. Like, if you're the earliest you can visit is June. Like, I would say June is actually quite a good month to visit. Like,
It's warm,
flowers
but
are
not
out.
too hot.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's warm, but not too hot.
Yeah. And there's events and stuff like that. Like, I would really look up, like, because Vancouver is a very touristy city. And, like, if there's one thing British Columbia likes to show off, it's how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's, like, definitely, like, yeah, like, there's a lot of, like, hiking tours. There's, like, a lot of, like, tours of, like, just, like, beautiful buildings and everything like that. There's ghost walks. Ghost walks are pretty cool. Oh, when is Pride? July, I think, right?
I don't know. I've actually never been. So I don't know.
I think it's July.
I'm gonna look it up because I think it's June.
Like, no, like, Pride month is June, but I think
Yeah.
Vancouver Pride Parade is in July.
Let me look it up.
Because it's a week before the one in Victoria. Hello, headphone users. This comment is your warning to turn off sound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Hello! Yeah.
Ow!
Hello! Hello, I am here!
Shut up.
Hey, at least I gave people a warning this time, okay?
My favorite part was just Spoon's going, wait, what?
Because it was looking. Yeah, I think it is actually July.
Yeah, Red said July 31st, but I don't know if they're referring to Victoria or Vancouver. Dude, it's even called beautiful British Columbia? Yeah, that was where the joke came from. It's not on every effing license plate. To be fair,
British Columbia? Hello?
British Columbia is quite beautiful, to be
It is.
fair.
It's gorgeous as fuck. What's all this then?
Oh, Raindrop is thinking of doing a visit to Vancouver, and so was asking, like, just, like, if it, what the best time of the year was to visit.
I'd say, like, late spring or, like,
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, that's basically what we were saying.
But don't come in the fall, it's so gross.
No, when, like, the trees are all super pretty, it's really nice for hiking. I mean, you just have to get, like, good boots and, like, a sweater.
Yeah, the earliest they could come would be June, and I said June would be pretty okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, June is a good time. June's good. Sorry, I interrupted you, Spoons.
No, it's
I
okay.
interrupted you, I apologize.
I don't really have anything to say.
But yeah, June is
You're
good.
welcome for the heads up, Keith. You're welcome.
Also, hi, how are you doing?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm doing poggers.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
I'm glad you're glad.
I'm
You're gonna
like,
get a rock this
I'm
weekend.
probably going to continue knitting until I finish this epic sweater, because I'm so close to being done.
Pog.
Mischief, did you hear my sneeze earlier?
I did not hear your sneeze earlier.
Dude, it was a trip.
Oh? Oh?
If you go look at the VOD at approximately an hour and 28 minutes, it's around
Oh
there.
no. Oh no. Oh no. What fucking happened? Like, was it like
Oh,
cute
you just
or
heard-
like
You just heard Spoons just go, uh-oh, and then like an explosion happened.
That's really fucking funny though.
It sounded like
the
someone
premonition of,
crashed through their
uh-oh.
window and then like slammed them on the desk. Like,
Oh my fucking god.
oh,
Jesus.
yo, Raindrop, if you're staying for like a month or two, there is so much you can do. Yo,
So much.
like, I can give you like a list of things that you should go look at and explore and like everything like that.
You
Like,
might even be able to be here for a Canucks game.
oh,
I don't think
can also
that's
add
too
to this
late.
list.
Actually, that might be playoff
Yeah,
time, so they might not be playing. I don't know.
it's
Possible.
not as prevalent as Victoria, but Vancouver is also a huge like writing town, so there's a lot of used bookstores and stuff like that.
This is true.
So
Just a lot
that's
of like artsy shit in general.
oh yeah, because like Vancouver is very much like a very like artsy place. Like it's very much the like
It's the hippie city of Canada.
well yeah, but it's also the Hollywood of Canada.
This is
Basically
yes,
the California of Canada.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is without the weather.
Yeah.
Without the weather and, in my humble opinion,
Yeah.
just better.
Okay. Well.
Just better.
Like
Just
I
a
would
lot
say that like like you can go on a ghost tour. I really recommend going on ghost tours. They're really cool.
You know what we don't have that California has a lot of that fucking sucks
What?
is influencers. We don't have as many goddamn influencers.
We have
That's true.
quite a few. Like not
We
as many as
have
California, of course,
some.
because like the
We have
population
some.
of
I'd say like
California is like
Well, a
bigger.
lot of
you
a
had
lot
to
of
choose-
YouTubers.
No, listen.
Yeah.
The thing I'm comparing here is that like California is known to the rest of the U.S. as like the influencer state.
Yeah, but
For us, that would be Toronto.
well, because there's a reason for that though. Because
Yeah.
What early YouTube, like that's just where people moved. It was
Yeah, I know.
kind of like how a lot of Twitch streamers are moving to the UK. It was like it wasn't even like they were just like, oh, we'll move to LA because that's the place to be. It was just like, oh, most of my friends are there, and then more and more people moved, and more people were like, more of my friends are there, and so people could do like collabs and stuff, and that's why a bunch of YouTubers moved to LA, was because then they would be close enough to do collabs, and that's why it's like that.
Yeah, but like my point is that we're not like that, so we're
No.
infinitely better.
No, because the only city that exists in Canada is Toronto.
This is factual.
Yeah. Vancouver only exists sometimes.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody
guess
knows
sometimes
that
if someone is battling
Canada
it,
is
huh.
fictional unless it's Toronto.
This is true. This is very true.
Turning red just proves that fact.
That's very.
The way they say Toronto, like they say Toronto, not like Toronto,
What?
and it bothers me.
Who says Toronto?
in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie they're
Oh,
like
yeah,
Toronto,
yeah.
and I'm like,
That's
no,
not,
it's Toronto.
That's not accurate. That's not accurate. Like the people in Toronto say Toronto.
Yeah, they're like
The rest
Toronto.
of Canada also says Toronto. If you
Yeah.
say Toronto, what the fuck are you doing?
Now,
like-
Quentin.
You basically
LA
say it
is
like
expensive,
that.
but so is Vancouver.
Yes, it is very expensive.
You say Toronto,
Toronto.
not Toronto. Like people pronounce it as Toronto.
LA is cheaper than Vancouver. Well,
Well,
guys, I'm gonna go move to LA.
bit of an L for us.
Can I
really.
come with you?
Yeah, sure.
You guys want to move to the States? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, that's true, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, why? Why would you ever
Okay, actually, though, I've said this before, that, like, if I were to ever move to any place in the States, it would be Portland.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Portland
no.
is basically just US Vancouver.
Yeah. Seattle is actually really nice, aside from also having, like, stupidly expensive housing.
Yeah,
It's not
see,
that
like,
bad, but
Seattle's
it's-
okay, but Portland has a block large bookstore.
Oh shit!
Like,
Wait, is
it's
Seattle
literally
not in
the
Portland? Is
entire
Seattle in
block, and it's 4
Washington?
stories tall.
Hold on. Is Seattle not in Portland?
No.
Okay.
Those are
don't
two
know
different
geography.
cities.
Those are 2 different cities. They're both in Washington
Portland
State.
isn't Wait, I thought Portland
No,
was
no,
a
they're not. They're in
state.
2 different states.
I thought Portland was a state.
No, it's a city.
It's a city in Oregon.
Oh, right, Oregon. Okay, well, I simply choose to erase all information I ever intake about the states from my brain. So you know
That's
what?
fair.
Can't blame me. Can't blame me.
I do like Portland a lot, though. Portland is really nice.
I
Wilter's
think I've been
Priorities
there
books.
before.
Okay, Red. There.
Nice.
See, the thing is, the long-lasting effects of raising me, where I have been raised, is that I have to be surrounded by books constantly. Otherwise, it
Sounds
doesn't. I'm just simply not in a real place. It's baffling to me when we used to go on road trips. Like a family, I used to go on road trips a lot, and like we would go to like stop at small towns and everything like that to get food or whatever. And then my siblings and I would be like, oh, we're gonna go see the used bookstore. And then they just wouldn't have one. And I'd be like, but where do people get books then? Where do they come from? I don't
They
understand.
simply don't get books because nobody in the states reads. Everybody knows that. Don't
No,
read
for
there.
real though, like we would have to purposely look up where we could go to used bookstores. And it would be
Oh.
so out of the way. We did
that's
find
a
some
little
cool stuff though,
unfortunate.
to be fair.
I feel like the US definitely has a lot of like really weird stores that have like strange themes, but like they don't have a lot of bookstores. Like bookstores are not part of that.
Super intellectual. Yeah, definitely that. Yeah, we're in the wrong cities then. No, we would. So here's the thing, Quentin. We wouldn't. My family is not very big on going to tourist attractions that are like really well known. So if we go on a road trip, we're just gonna go through like a bunch of random small towns. So, like, I've never like stopped and explored Seattle, but I've probably stopped and explored every small town around Seattle. You know what I mean? Like,
What the fuck has my TNT gone? Oh my god.
like
Oh,
literally when I I just that.
I love that sentence. Yeah, I just yeah, that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because obviously there's bookstores in like places like Seattle or in bigger cities. Raindrop, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you.
Raindrop Pog. Raindrop Pog.
It gets a little rainbow flag. It's so awesome. I love it so much.
Wait,
It's
Miss,
Pride
were you here
100.
last night?
What?
What? Huh?
Were you here last night?
No,
For
I was
bit
at
of
a
it.
fucking. I was
Oh.
at a hockey game.
Oh, I have new emotes. Do you want to see?
Oh yeah.
The Bing Bong.
Bing Bong.
Yeah,
Bing
look
Bong.
at them.
I saw Bing Bong earlier today.
Yeah.
I
Bing
did
Bong,
see Bing
very
Bong.
good.
You want to know how many times it's been used?
I think I heard something over 7K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Which is
check the update
Fucking
now.
stupidly insane.
Yeah, and I think that might be only used in your chat though.
No, that only in my chat, and then also it's been used a bunch outside of my chat. If you just give me a second, go look at the.
Oh my god, I hate
Yeah,
that for
see,
you.
I don't think my
Analytics.
my main emote, the Lorca, has even been used like 100 times.
Here, give me it. You heard
Yeah,
good.
so
I think
in
I
my
just need to
chat
get better
Is
emotes.
7.7k.
Oh boy.
Outside of my chat is over
Good job, Trojan. Good job.
1k.
Oh boy.
Good job, Trojan. I think that's all in my
Turgeon
chat,
do?
I'm not gonna lie.
What did Turgeon do?
Turgeon did paperwork today.
I'm proud
Oh,
of
I also
Turgeon
did
for that.
paperwork today.
Good job, Turgeon.
Today is a day for paperwork.
It sure is a day.
My most used emote is the noodle knitting one, and I think it's at like 300 now. which is like 200 above literally every other emote that I have, which I find a little funny.
Just a little humorous. Just a little bit.
I need to do taxes. I already did my taxes.
Taxes.
I know how much I'm getting back.
Ew, taxes.
Taxes.
Grody.
I need to do taxes too.
I'm doing mine next week.
Ooh, taxes.
I already know how much
Imagine
money
having
I'm
to
getting
do
back. It's
taxes.
awesome. The exact amount to the cent. It's awesome. I did mine last night. Yeah, let's go. So to be fair, when I say I did my taxes, I mean my dad did. So.
And you just hovered.
Oh well, I mean like I give him the T4s, and then
He just does it all for you.
and he does it. Well, he does all of ours at once, because like me and my brother and sisters are really easy because we literally have the one T4, whereas like his and my mom's are like
Slightly more complicated.
a little bit because they're married and everything like that. There's like a bunch of other tax things.
Little bit. Wait, why do like married people have to do more taxes? Isn't it supposed to be like you do less taxes when you're married, but like
You-
have
Filling out
tax
the
No,
benefits?
you have to put more paperwork to be able to pay less money.
Yeah, you have to
Gotcha.
do more paperwork. But that
Yeah.
Grody.
more work to prove that you have to pay less money.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But also, you.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for code so I can get my
Gross.
T4. Fair enough. Government should know how to do this stuff itself.
Government shit.
Okay,
Pretty.
what I hate about taxes is like the government's like, okay, we want you to pay us money to pay for, things like, repairing your roads and services and all that. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. And they're like, okay, so you have to pay us a certain amount. You're like, okay, so how much do I have to pay you? Well, see, we know how much you owe us, but we're not going to tell you. You have to figure that out. And if you don't pay the right amount, we're going to throw you in jail.
Yeah, right?
That's
so
a
fucking
little bit
dumb.
more true in the US than it is in Canada. In
Still.
Canada it
Still a little
works a
dumb.
little bit differently, but
Still
it's
a little dumb.
Yeah, no, it's still a little, like,
Yeah.
just the concept of it is...
taxes are actually way easier to file in Canada than they are in the US.
Oh, that's so.
This is pleasing.
Because the US doesn't have something like a T4. That's not a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So you basically have to figure that out yourself. It's still pretty much the same concept, yeah, but like it's a little bit easier to file your taxes in Canada. The thing is, the government can do it, but lobbyists are like, no, they need to do it and give us money. It is dumb. Yeah, see, that's an American thing. That's for sure. Tax fraud is still a crime. This is true. Tax fraud is a crime. You know, it's also a crime.
Whatever Mischief sent me
Loving
earlier.
the awkward silence.
I was gonna say something, and I was gonna say downloading music from YouTube, but that kind of implies that I've done tax fraud. You know what I mean? Which I can't, because I've literally just said my father does my taxes, so I don't know. Don't worry about it, guys. I wouldn't even know how to commit tax fraud, because I've never done my taxes. My dad does it. Liam, tax fraud pog.
Hey, Liam, do you commit tax fraud?
Bet he does. I'd be surprised if he didn't. I'd be disappointed if he didn't.
Yeah.
Don't disappoint me, Liam.
I am exempt from tax frauds as I don't do the taxes.
That's really great. That's so cool for you.
Good night, Zebro. Streamer disclosing self-incriminating mutilation live on twitch.tv. Now, I haven't committed tax fraud. Because
The way you said that just
can't,
makes it sound like
but
you
it was
did.
a little funny of a joke because everyone downloaded music from YouTube. Everyone did that.
This is true. This
Yeah.
is factual.
Yeah.
That was the joke. Now,
Yep.
going off of what Raindrop said, there is definitely 100% someone saying something on twitch.tv that got them put in jail. It has happened at least once, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. I'd say more than once. Come on now.
Like, you know what I mean? They asked us to do it to be nice and give us a chance to lower the amount we owe. They are more than happy to make our money if we just file them for. Oh my god. Oh, I pay someone to file them? Oh, I will. Like, as soon if when my father refuses to do it for me anymore, I'm paying someone else to do it because I don't want to deal with it. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Hi, Otto. People are idiots more than once. Yeah. No, it's definitely, like, you know what I mean? I've never seen it though. This effing, I've put this needle on my desk like 3 times and it's fallen off the desk 3 times, but it's like firm, like it is on the desk. I'm done. I don't understand. Bishop, I'm going yarn shopping tomorrow. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. It's to do commissions for sweaters.
Very pleasing, very pleasing. Getting money, pog.
Getting those commissions.
Getting that money, get the bread.
I just saw the star pattern on the sleeve. Yeah, it's I don't think it's a star. It's well, it is, but it's, you know, like, you're not wrong.
Not wrong, but
But like it's a little bit more than a anyways. These are 2 different shirts. Like, there's this shirt and then there's this shirt on top. The shirt underneath is from Hell of a Boss.
ooh. I feel like I should watch Hell of a Boss.
I think you'd like it.
Not. I probably would. I probably would. I've never gotten around to, like, getting into it.
I haven't watched the last few episodes of it. But it's quite good. But it's have you ever watched, like, Brandon Rogers? Like, the YouTuber?
No.
Oh, okay, well. It's
No.
well, okay, so what I was gonna say, basically,
I don't think I have. I'm not good at remembering, like, names
you've
of shit, so I might have
definitely
seen it.
seen clips of him because he is, like, memed, like, a lot. But
Checks
basically what I was gonna say is that Hell of a Boss is very unapologetic about their jokes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good
So,
for
like,
them.
because it's literally about imps that are in hell, right? They're not good people, and they're not trying to be like, oh, well, they're in hell, but they, like, won't do bad things to, like, good people. They're, like, terrible, terrible people.
Not even people.
Like, they're terrible, terrible beings. They have, like, no moral compass, like, at all. Like, they're terrible. And
As they should.
yeah, and the show is very unapologetic about it, so, like, just, like, keep that in mind.
Good to know. Good to know.
It's cool, that's all. Thank you, Raindrop. I appreciate that. Going over. That was good, I was on fine. What the F?
Huh?
Turgeon, that sounds like something that might be illegal. Said, never trust the attorneys at the IRS. I talked with one for 2 hours going over circumstances for my filing 1 year. They said I was good. I got audited, fined, and they said I knowingly committed tax fraud and banned me from claiming dependents for 6 years and audited my following 2 years that I filed. What?
Huh?
The fuck?
That's dumb.
Huh? Eh?
That's dumb.
Virgin, what? Hello?
I'm so sorry. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's that's fucked.
That's silly and dumb. Oh, also, like, okay, so with, like, Hell of a Boss is one series, and they also have another series called Has Been Hotel.
I have seen a decent amount of Has Been Hotel, just via seeing
Yeah.
shit.
Hello! You're a nerd. Has Been Hotel has, like, the pilot episode out, and then they got, like, they got hired by a TV company, which is why nothing else has come out for it, because they're making it for the TV company, which is fine, because that was their goal. Their goal was to have a TV company pay them to animate it. But that means that the only web series they have is Hell of a Boss, which is why it's the only one that's getting episodes.
I also know they changed a bunch of the actors from the pilot to the new one.
Has Been Hotel?
Like, just not
Yeah.
been released
Oh,
yet.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure Angel is one of the characters that's getting changed.
No!
Because the actor wouldn't come back.
No! His actor was so good!
I know, his actor was amazing. I don't know any particular things. All I'm pretty sure is that they're changing that actor.
Okay, well, Angel Dust better sound effing phenomenal because I love him.
Oh, yeah, no, he does.
Oh, also the reason why I brought up Brandon Rogers, Mischief, was because he plays one of the characters in Hell of a Boss.
Oh,
What does he play?
Blitz.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Blitz?
the person
Really?
who plays, shoot. Not Millie, her husband. I'm forgetting his
Moxie?
name. What?
Moxie.
Moxie, thank you. Moxie, he's played by the voice actor of Invader Zim.
Oh my god, that's
He
amazing.
sounds like Invader Zim.
Yeah, it's really funny because he says the F word in the first episode, and people were like, Invader Zim said the F word? Hello? It's really funny.
Invader Zim fucking swears?
Pretty much.
100%.
I think Invader Zim deserves to swear though.
Dragon,
like,
I
this
don't
doesn't
have
treat-
water.
Well,
Okay,
Gotta go get some.
I'll go grab water though.
Yeah,
You guys
Good.
can entertain chat. I'll go grab water.
Ooh,
Um,
I get to entertain.
Oh
Fear.
no,
Guys-
no. Somebody mute
If
me.
it so the thing is that I'm pretty sure you would be allowed to watch Hell of a Boss on stream because it is a web series. It's on YouTube. But it is purposely offensive.
yeah, I think the only problem with it is truly the fact that it is just very offensive.
Yeah.
I don't think
VOD
it's
would be a
TOS though.
little,
Like it's nothing that's TOS worthy. But like they are like Hell of a Boss is literally about like imps that are hired by people in hell to like kill people that are still living that wronged them. That is what the series is about.
Good.
I approve
Sounds
the
I think it might be a
sounds
gray
like
area.
Sea Mischief would fit
No,
right
it's
in.
not. It's okay if you can play, shoot, what's that game called? Devil May Cry. That game on stream that has like literal, in it. You can watch Hell of a Boss. You know what I mean? It's as if I want to watch Hell of a Boss on stream. There's a difference. I would do it as a Discord stream though, because then there's no VOD.
Be fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, because it's a little funny. It's a little. I've literally cosplayed Luna. I can't even like pretend I haven't watched this show.
This is true.
Oh, yeah.
Her really is a god.
Leave.
Blam. Oh my god. I forgot.
I have to leave. I have to
Oh,
leave.
bye.
I have to leave. Because I am going live in 5 minutes. Not to
Okay.
self-promote or anything. But,
Yeah, not to self-promote or anything.
No, no.
Not to self-promote or anything. But I'm gonna be on Watchers if anybody wants to join later.
Okay. Bye.
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 Of course, it's like there really is a god. I forgot about that line. I have a lot of Hell of a Boss merch actually because their merch is really, really nice. So I have a lot. I'll go grab water. I'll be back. You guys, I just realized you can like see the mirror. That's so awkward.
The mirror.
All right.
The like mirror that's like
so,
on my door. Anyways,
so
have fun.
I shall entertain the chat for you.
Oh no.
Alright, are they gone? Are they gone?
I think.
Hello, chat.
I hate it here.
And I'm
I got
dragging
you.
down
Thank you, Ninjor.
motherfucker.
Bro, I had that queued up.
All right, but I shall entertain the chat on the last. It's the last day.
No. Just
Who did that?
Voice. I can only do this voice for 34 more minutes. So,
yes.
Okay.
33 more minutes of the
Ew,
corn
I
voice,
thought it
and then
goes
it's gone for a
like,
month.
Get away from dragon.
Alright, guys,
Yeah.
they can't hear me.
Hey, Spoons, I got a
but,
question for you.
Uh-huh.
But
You know where anywhere
I'm really
that sells
tempted to just kick
like-
Dragon from the server again. I
I'm
think
trying
that'd
to
be a
find
little
this
funny.
jacket. And I'm having trouble. I
Uh-huh.
can only find one place that sells it. I'm trying to find Joe's bomber jacket from Skate Infinity.
Should I?
Okay. I don't watch Skate Infinity.
Do you know any places that sells like
It would be a
anime
little funny, I think.
cosplay stuff like that? That I might be able to look it up on.
I know there's lots of like. Have you
Um,
tried like eBay or Etsy? There's like lots of websites that like sell specific like cosplay stuff.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna disconnect them
I'll
again.
look at
and
other
then hope for the
cosplayers who like
best.
didn't make it, where they got theirs.
Like, I know a place where I can find it, but I just don't
Yes.
think it's the quality I want.
Why did I get kicked
Dragon,
back?
what is happening?
What's
I
the
just got-
character's
some-
name?
Someone keeps disconnecting me, and I'm not even saying
Hmm.
anything.
This isn't me.
They don't even
That one
know.
wasn't-
Virgin?
The one-
They have no
Turgid, my
idea.
boy?
They have no idea, guys. They have no clue.
What's the character's name, Ninjor?
It's Joe from Skate Infinity.
Joe.
Or SK.
Joe Mama. I got kicked from the call. I haven't even left my chair yet. That's really funny. Oh my god. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
Don't leave me alone with spoons.
You're on your
Ew.
own.
What am I gonna do?
Kill him?
I mean, I would do that, but like, why? I
Also, hello, Altair.
Altair, you're muted.
yeah, they are muted.
Are they talking in their chat? No, they're still
No.
being right back. Ugh.
Well.
3. Altair
Ninja,
is
I don't
gone
know.
for good now. This is now the rest of the people's stream.
My name is Barry. Barry9. Boom, ba-da, boom, boom.
Alright, we back. Yo, what's up?
Nerd.
Hi.
Alright, here we go.
Welcome back.
Bonk!
Bonk?
Badonk.
That was for the dwink.
Mm,
Don't say it like that.
the dwink.
Oh, man.
Spoons, you don't want a dwink?
Dwink?
Wink?
Dwink?
I'm gonna finish my boba now.
Good.
Okay, wait. I
Dwink?
need to get my belt. I need to test something.
Excuse me?
So I don't have a tape
What?
measure, and I need
Wait,
measurements,
what did we get
and
the
I know
belt
the
for?
length of
Now,
my belt.
hello. Wait, no, that. Okay, Ninja, like, think about what you said again.
I need to get my belt.
Mm hmm.
That's something. I don't get it.
Good,
Uh,
good, okay.
Ninjor. How is Ninjor the one who doesn't get that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm wearing
wide is my
a sweater. Hold on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys for a second.
Okay, large will fit.
Sweater. And then Hell of a Boss merch underneath sweater. That's why it has the thing. Shorts. Leggings. The fit.
The fit.
Probably need to be somewhere far from city lights though, so likely not gonna happen. Oh, the like night light or whatever. Did
Is
they
that all
leave?
supposed to happen tonight or tomorrow?
I have no clue. Can we go back to talking about how Dragon gaslit himself into thinking I said I was 5'4"?
Yeah.
Yeah, Altair is not 5'4".
When
Yeah, I
I
thought you said
literally
you were
never
5'.
said that ever.
I thought you said 5'4", but I got your height mixed up with someone else. But still, you said you're 5'3". Nox
I
said
am.
you were 5'2".
I'm 5'3" because Nox is 5'2". I've
They're both
measured
short.
myself
It
and I
doesn't
haven't
change
grown.
much.
Like, I've
Yeah, true.
been
They're both
5'3" for a
short.
while.
Imagine being
Altair-
5'3".
We need an emo
Imagine
for
being
when
that
streamer
short.
drops their needles. Do I really drop the needles that often?
Yeah.
I don't mean to.
Is this website legit?
No, never trust the internet. It's evil.
Yo, bro, this
Nothing
is
good.
literally
Welcome
all
to
I'm
the
doing now is just
internet.
figuring out, is this website legit? And if so, can I please get the bomber jacket? Because it looks
Yeah.
so good.
Bomber jacket
Never
for what?
never trust strangers on the internet that you've never met in person.
Absolutely not.
I'm not
Anyways,
talking to you guys
Dragon,
again.
here's a bunch of money.
Sad thing is, he did just give me a bunch of money, so
Okay. Oh.
Pretty much all of my friends I've met on the internet.
yeah. And definitely never start a company with people that you've never met in person, that you've only met online.
That's a good way to get gaslit or catfish. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Never met
Altair,
Altair
are
in
you
person.
catfishing me?
You've met me in real life.
I still feel like you might be catfishing me.
To what goal?
I don't know.
For why?
To what end?
I don't know.
Okay.
Steal pee-pee from me, maybe?
Yeah, that would be the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You caught me.
Oh, okay, good. That
Am I the catfish? Now Keith.
Keith might be the catfish.
Keith might be the catfish. See, Keith is actually someone we already know and talk to, but keeps just 2 accounts. And has a voice changer for one of them, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Altair, did you see we finally did it? We
What?
finally hit 100 people in the call tier. We just
Oh.
passed 101.
I was like, did you see we finally did it? Could have referred to so many things.
Yeah, I want to be vague because it's funnier.
No, I didn't. Who was the 100th member?
I can look back in the logs. It was Death Seeker.
Death Seeker, my
my
beloved.
169th.
Yep. And somehow. Like, it only shows active members, so that's correct. Also, Red is for some reason the 101th.
Red
101st.
was already in the Discord.
Yeah,
They
Red's
were.
talked in the Discord.
Well,
But I don't know. It's registering them as 2 people.
I think
Weird.
Red might have accidentally left at one point and then came back.
Yeah. Also, what is it? This is jacket. This is jacket I want to buy.
Hold on.
I wanted to see if I could find a different one, but like, I want this fucking jacket so bad.
Nice.
It very pretty.
What to say?
Oh, that you only meant well.
Also has the sun on the back, which just
Yeah.
looks cool. I just want to wear those.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
just-
tempted to watch Mischief's stream on my stream and just give like commentary. I think that'd be funny.
Are you just gonna do a commentary stream on someone else's stream?
Yeah.
Please do it.
Do it.
All right, people.
Yeah, it's
Opinions:
half-
large or extra large?
patched it in there.
How much room do I want in this?
I don't know. Reaction stream? Oh no. The category below just chatting. Reaction
There's a category
streams.
below just chatting.
Yeah, reaction streams. Guys, I'm joking. It's like any type of content, whatever. You can take in letting out is harder. This is true. This is true. I'm so close to finishing though. I'm at 152 out of 160. Give me your build. It's not dissimilar to me. I'd vote extra large. Oh, there we go. How do you keep count? I
Yeah.
have a chart beside me.
Good. You know what? I'm gonna go get an actual tape measure and measure it.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a better idea. Let's go be smart about this. I can find a tape.
Usually, when I'm doing a pattern, I have like this little notebook that I just like put tick marks down that like are like, this is row 1, and then row 2, and then row 3, and then I just keep going. But for this one, since it's a color work pattern, I literally have like, it's a grid that just has like all the colors that I need. And then that's how I was able to remember what colors go where. Yeah. Yeah, actually looking at it, I might stop soon actually. Let's stand up. Hold on. Let's stand up. Let's see how, like, if I were to stop right now, that's like, my belly button's like right here. Because I don't know. It's basically gonna be like, it's not that many rows. Big brain, it's literally like a graph chart. That's like literally what it is.
Do I need to be concerned? Because I'm looking at my analytics right now. Do I need to be concerned about the fact that Pasta Soup is actually not my most used emote outside of my channel?
What's your most used emote outside of your channel?
My technical difficulties emote. Pasta Soup has the most uses total, but my technical difficulties has been used by the most people.
That's pretty funny. I think there's only a few people who use Pasta Soup because they know what the emote actually is.
Yeah, I've had 8 people use Pasta Soup outside of my channel. 9 people have used my technical difficulties emote.
Oh, it's not too much of a difference. Look, the struggling job would be so good. It is. But math hard, the only math I like is knitting math. It's the only one that matters.
We should have you do the financial math for us.
No. You don't want me to do the financial math.
Oh, we did finally find something that I do, like, that I don't touch at all for Lantern's Aura, that literally I do not handle in any capacity, even for overseeing it.
Mm-hmm.
The legal stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
That is 100% Ninjor, because I don't want to touch that.
That's fair, that's fair. We believe in you, streamer.
Do
See,
we?
like, I'm gonna be ending at 9 o'clock, which is about 20 minutes from now, either way. And then I'll just jump in to VC with Mischief and then continue to knit. Or I might hop on to Minecraft.
It's so overexposed.
What?
I have my camera on, and
Ah.
I'm just very overexposed. I have my lamp on too.
Oh, fair enough. Minecraft. I know what I'm doing for stream tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Do you actually have a plan?
Well, it's more like, I'm excited for after stream, because after stream, we're bringing back hardcore world. Doing a Discord stream, doing hardcore. It's gonna be awesome. I'll, like, announce it, like, in the morning, so that people know that it's happening. Tomorrow is Friday. I might actually stream earlier tomorrow. Like, before when you guys usually do. And then do the Discord stream when I usually stream. We'll see.
Yeah, I may be live tomorrow. I may not. There's a wrap party for the production I was working on, but I forgot to write down what time it's at. So.
Oh. Well, have fun.
Yep.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that one of the other guys sends me the time, because I have the address, but I don't feel like staking out the bar for the entire night.
Why don't you just message someone that's going?
I did message, but I just haven't got a response back yet.
Time's kind of important when it comes to appointments. It's a party, though. It's not super important. You just need to not be there before it starts. You can show up after it starts.
I need to not be there before, but I don't remember if it's at lunch or dinner tomorrow.
It's probably at dinner.
Yeah.
Like, I would assume. Oh yeah, it's a party. It's a party. See, when I get to the decrease rows, it's going to go faster because there's going to be less stitches. Logic. I don't know, maybe I should do mining in Minecraft today. Oh. Can go on the watchers, do a little bit of mining. Or I could lag out the server and just go like 10,000 blocks in one direction. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. That sounds fun, actually.
Do it.
We'll see what shenanigans is happening.
I only encourage things that are not chaotic.
What?
I only encourage things that are not chaotic, you know.
Why are you lying?
I completely, abhor chaos and think that it's
Why
just...
are you lying?
I'm not.
Why are you lying right now? Why are you lying on my stream?
I am not lying on the stream. There is no proof that I'm lying on the stream.
You're lying.
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
What? What did you just say?
Me?
Yeah.
The meme! The lion meme!
Oh. Why the F did lion?
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying! That one!
Oh my god, oh my god.
What?
Just...
Are you regretting your life choices of being friends with me?
No, I'm just thinking about the fact that in about 2 weeks I have a 12-hour stream, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle that.
So, I'll to your question. Who do you regret being friends with more? Me or Spoons?
Neither. I appreciate your guys' friendship very much.
Oh.
Guys, this is fun. I'm in a VC with 2 people who can't take compliments. This is awesome.
You know what's funny?
Yeah?
I mean...
Both Dreg and I are INTPs, and I think that's funny.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But
Care to explain yourself?
That you
Yeah,
guys are both the same
explain.
personality type, that makes a lot of sense.
I think it's funny.
Yep.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only INTJ in the Culture are, like, my brother and sister. And that's it.
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just us 3.
There's not a whole lot of you guys out there.
Nope. I think it's like we're either the rarest or the second rarest personality type or something like that. I don't know.
You're one of the rarest. INTPs are also pretty rare.
I can't remember mine. That's fine, Raindrop.
I only remember because I literally saved the screenshot when Spoons had me take the test.
Yeah.
Spoons would make you take the test.
Yeah. I mean, I remember just finding this stuff in like when I was like 13 with some of my friends, and we were like really interested in it.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it is quite interesting. It is not like
Yeah.
100% accurate, but
No, it's not. Like, I don't think anything is 100% accurate, but I think just the way they like kind of go about it kind of gives you an idea. It's more just about like
That's
how
true,
your
man.
brain functions and like intakes information and outputs it.
oh yeah,
Which
there is a better test, but it's more complicated, which is why people don't
Yeah.
usually use it. See, the thing, Raindrop, is that okay. So the thing with the Myers-Briggs, like quiz, is that generally people will have their personalities change like pretty much every time they take the test, like, you know, if you take it like maybe like once every 2 years or whatever, just because of how like close together some of them are. This doesn't happen to everyone, obviously, but like it's quite possible for you to have one personality and then move to a different city and then have a different personality like from that test. But the thing is that every time I've taken this test, I've gone INTJ. Every time.
That sounds about right. I've gotten INTP every single time I've taken this test.
So-
I've taken it probably like 50 times over the past I don't know how many years.
Yeah, so the thing is that if I took this test on stream, I'm gonna get INTJ.
Yep.
And the thing about INTJ is that it's like, it's considered like if you were to put the category of like personality types into good and evil, it's definitely one of the evil personalities. So like,
Altair's evil confirmed.
yeah, definitely that. It's literally dubbed the mastermind. Like,
See, Altair's the mastermind who, you know, orchestrated getting a whole team together to make a podcast to get us so they could start to get further on in the whole just being able to make a career out of doing a whole bunch of different creative tasks and jobs without actually having to do a normal job.
Can I just point out that in this call right now we have an INTJ, 2 INTPs, and I'm pretty sure Ninja is an ENTP.
that's exciting.
I think that's quite funny.
Now that fits. Okay, now, Keith, now factor in that both my brother and sister are also INTJs. Now imagine what our house is like.
Your house is great. 3
Chaos.
INTJs? Awesome.
Neither of my parents are even close to what an INTJ is. What does it all stand for? Oh, okay, so it's a bunch of different things. So at the beginning, your first letter is either I or E, which is introvert or extroverted. The second one is either N or S.
Hold on, I'm gonna write it out in chat.
Oh, okay. Never mind, we're gonna get written out in chat. What's Myers-Briggs? But Brig is spelled weird. It's spelled like a Y.
Yeah, BRYGGS.
If you look up personality test, it's usually one of the first ones that show up. And it's called Myers-Briggs. It's a pretty long test though. It's like 50 questions or something. But basically what it's doing is it does like either if you're introverted or extroverted. If you do like if you're like
Intuition, sensing, thinking, feeling, judging, perceiving.
Yeah, judging, perceiving is what I was trying to remember what the other one was. Yeah, thinking, feeling, and then sensing. Yeah, so like there's personalities that like yeah.
And the thing with this is not that you like are one and not the other. You can definitely be a mix of both. But what these kind of indicate is the function stack and the order that these functions go in. So that makes sense.
And like I said, it's not a perfect personality test. It's actually quite flawed, but it's cool. It's interesting. And there is technically a better one, but this one is the easier one. So, people like this one. If you guys really want, like, a really in-depth thing about personalities tests, like, personality, like, stuff that is, like, technically, like, the kind of the better, quote-unquote better one, talk to Liam. Liam is very, very passionate about it. If you think I psychoanalyze people...
Do I want Liam to psychoanalyze me, though?
No, you really don't, because not only will he be 100% correct, he's also brutally honest and does not care about your feelings.
Now I want him to psychoanalyze me.
Yeah, because... Yeah.
Just, like, he told me what, like, my personality test was according to, like, a different thing. Yeah, that was wild. Oh, there's a zoom-up cam now that's fancy? Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Hi, Aster.
What'd you find?
I'm looking at
psychoanalyze people.
memes.
See, I don't think what I do is psychoanalyzing. I just think I'm quite observant of people's, like, behaviors, and I think it's a writing thing more than anything else.
This is what I am to you right over here.
What?
I'm showing Ninja a meme. I mean, you can see the meme too, but...
What are you?
No, it's okay.
I'm an INTP, so some INTPs to handle our theoretical nonsense.
This is true.
Dumb.
If you guys want a fun little factoid, an INTJ is the same personality type as Izar Orihara from Durara, Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls, and Rick from Rick and Morty.
I'm the chaotic good one in this chart. I'm the one with the backpack.
So if
Wait, you're an ENFP?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you'd be an ENTP. What's wrong?
So if you ever wanted to know what it's like to have 3 people that are INTJs in the same household, just imagine Bill Cipher, Rick, and it happened again.
What did?
The sneeze.
Sorry.
And Izar Orihara living in the same house. And that's what it's like to live in a house with 3 INTJs.
And then...
Oh god, the
wide
chaos?
shoulders.
No. There's no chaos. There's meticulous planning.
I think I'll legitimately fit into a large pretty well. From my measuring tape, at least.
Ninja just, like, ignores the entire subject that's been going on for the past half an hour and is just like, you know what? I think a large. I think a large would go very good.
I'm thinking a large. I'm thinking a large.
I'm thinking...
I mean, the large seems too big, honestly, but...
Meticulously planned arson. See, the thing is, Keith, is that generally the personality is not, like, more inclined to, like violence or anything like that. They're just, like, in their life, they, like, plan things out, like, meticulously. Oh, red is, ISFP. Dash T. I don't remember what the dash T means.
It means, there's dash T, so turbulent and assertive. So, assertive meaning that, like, you're assertive, whereas turbulent is more like you go with the flow.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I'm INTP dash T because I'm more going with the flow and stuff rather than being assertive about things. And that's, you know, that's where you break down even, like, there's different types of INTPs that fit into different categories. So it's not like INTP and that's it. It can be broken down even more beyond that.
I mean, the 3 characters that I just, like, listed off are quite different characters.
Exactly. They're all INTJs, but they're very different.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, so.
If people wanted to know who is who, in like the most affectionate way possible, my brother is Rick. My sister is probably... See, the thing is that, like, I feel like from the outside people will be like, you're Bill Cipher. But I'm pretty sure Nox is Bill. And then I'm Isa or Hara. Probably. There's a very specific person in my head that's also an INTJ that I just it's a real life person. I just like simply can't say who it is. So you guys can look up real people who have the INTJ personality type, and then you'll know why I can't say it.
Oh, I know what kinds of people you're talking about.
No, it's a very specific person I'm thinking of. He's been in the news a lot recently.
Oh, that person.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's several people I'm thinking of right now.
I don't know Nox as well, and I don't know the other guy you were talking about. Oh.
The other guy.
The other guy. My brother? Hello?
The other guy.
The other guy?
Oh boy,
The other
I
guy.
ordered the jacket.
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
I don't even know what you were
Excited.
buying.
I'm buying Joe's bomber jacket from Skate Infinity.
Ah. The other character? The other character? Keith, that's my... Okay.
That's my brother.
Keith is really just like, NPC.
Oh my god. Your brother does have a little bit of NPC energy, though. Like, in a really good way, okay?
In a good way.
I was talking with Nox earlier. Nox is like, and Dragon brought up the joke is like, if Altair and Ninja are married, does that make me Nox's stepbrother? I believe, or
No, it's brother-in-law.
Nox's brother-in-law. And Nox's response was, "You look like Machu."
You kind of do, actually, though.
That was
You
Nox's
said
only
Rick,
response
Bill,
to that.
Cypher, and other guy. No, Izaya Orihara.
Alright. I'm gonna go. Have fun.
Bye.
We lost Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja decided to come on stream, buy a jacket, and leave.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Oh, he is, well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect anyone to know who that is. He's a character from Durara, which is my favorite anime ever. He is an information broker, which should probably tell you a lot about his personality. Also, I'm now older than how old Izaya Orihara is in the series, which is devastating and I hate it. At least they bought the jacket, glad we helped, yeah. We were moral support.
Yes.
That says plenty. Blank, well done. I love Izaya Orihara. He's a cool character. To be fair though, he was 23 in 2010, so he's like now in his 30s. Like, I'm not actually older than him, you know what I mean? Like, he is still older than me, but it's weird to watch that series and be like, that's a 23-year-old man. I am older than that. See, guys, when I turn 26, there is literally none of my favorite anime characters are older than that. Like, they're older than 25.
See, I can definitely not have to worry about out-aging any of my favorites, because, you know, one of mine is way older than that, so...
Well, specifically anime. I feel like there's comic book characters that are older. But, like...
Oh, yeah, no. I do mean anime.
Oh, okay. Because, like, L from Death Note is the last one. L from Death Note is 25. So, like... I'm not okay.
Simply be okay.
No.
Yeah.
See, being the same age as... Okay, this is... Okay. Spoilers for Death Note, but if you haven't watched Death Note yet, like, sorry, I guess. Get well soon. Like...
I'm working on it.
Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna say anything.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, because I was, like, gonna spoil, like, a major spoiler. Have you not actually watched it?
It's on my to-do list, but it's gonna take a while.
I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind.
Good to know.
Just L's situation, and just the whole L's situation. The situation that happens with L, is a lot sadder when you're the same age as him. I really hope people who have watched it know what I'm talking about. I couldn't finish watching it no matter how hard I tried. That's fine, Raindrop. That's fine. So, Dragon, we're gonna watch Death Note.
I mean, I'm cleared from the one production I was working on for a while, so we can actually start watching stuff.
No, we're gonna watch Death Note because okay, how much do you know about Death Note?
Basically the stuff that they taught when I at my Catholic high school about why we shouldn't watch it.
Which is
it's a satanic thing that teaches you to kill people using devils.
That's so cool. That's exactly what it's about. Is that actually all you know about Death Note?
Essentially. I know that there's a black book that if you write someone's name in, they die.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to watch Death Note with you. The idea of people who have not watched Death Note, like, that have not watched Death Note but know nothing about it is, like, it's so very rare and also great because it means that you get to watch this anime how it was intended to be watched. Which is, not being spoiled about, like, literally every major thing that happens. Because it is, like... I watched the first 2 episodes. Oh my god. Guys, Death Note is a really good series. It is, like, literally if someone's like, hey, I want to start watching anime, what should I watch first? I recommend Death Note. Because it's so... doesn't feel like an anime, because it's very easy to watch it as someone who's, like, from a Western culture, because it doesn't have, like, a lot of anime tropes in it, and it's also a completed story. It's not too long. I think it's, like, 36-ish episodes, which is not, it's not too bad of a show. That's a pretty decent show. It's complete, like I said, and it's just a really good story. I saw it was that bad. May or may not have had the crush on Elle at some time. Now, Raindrop, I don't think I feel like there's very little people who have watched Death Note and not had a crush on Elle. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. Then I actually left the anime on during our shift.
Sit like him.
And spoiled the... No! The test just roasted me? Uh-oh. Keith, what'd you get? Oh, Keith? Personality? Yes? Give? Give yes?
I feel like
Oh no, Keith got the bad ending. Uh-oh.
Keith feels like an INFP.
I don't know. Okay, actually though, Dragon, we should watch that. I'm not even joking. I'm so excited to watch Death Note.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think of my schedule for the next... well, I've got the party tomorrow, obviously. Saturday, I'm gonna have that meeting either Saturday or Sunday that you asked if you need to be there for. I don't know which day yet, because literally no one except for you and Turgeon has responded.
We're not gonna watch the entire series in one sitting. It's 37 episodes long.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, no, I've done it before, but we're not going to because I don't have time.
Yeah, no, I was expecting, like, not Naruto level number of episodes, but...
No. I mean, we're gonna, like, if we're gonna watch this, we're gonna watch it in, like, maybe, like, 10 episode increments, depending. That's, like, 5 hours, maybe less. I don't know. We'll watch a few, and then we'll take another time, and then watch, what are we talking, Ninja, we're gonna watch Death Note, because Dragon's never watched Death Note. And knows nothing about it. Don't spoil anything. I need this. Red, would you also like to join the watch party? Neither have I. Oh my god, this is the best day ever. Oh my god. Guys, I unironically have this on DVD. Like, I have Death Note in a box set DVD. Like, I can put it into the computer and I can screen share it, and that's how we can watch it. Great place to Reds. What's Key's personality type? I don't even know. I have no clue. The other thing I know about Death Note is I think one character has an eye patch and there's a black Death Note. Oh my god. That's so good. That's such good news. I love that for you. This is the best day ever. Okay, so the little, like, blib of what Death Note is about is it's about this character who gets a book that if you write someone's name in it, that person dies. And it's about him, you know, doing that, and the detectives trying to catch him because he literally becomes a mass serial killer. And it is like the most big brain anime ever. It's awesome. It is a little bit goofy at times because it was made in like the early 2000s and it was technically a Shonen Jump anime. So Shonen Jump is the same people who made Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, like those types of things. And by made, I mean the manga was published in that magazine that came out. So it's technically considered a shonen. Is the watch party invitation only? No, Raindrop. If you want to come watch, you can come watch. I will like announce it. Like when we figure out a time, like I can announce it in the Discord and like people can just come watch. I don't care. Raindrop knows what's up. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Oh, that line is hilarious.
So yeah, so there is some goofy bits because it was published in a shonen magazine, and shonen is very much like action. So they're in the anime, they very much were trying to be like action because it was being shown at the same time as all these shonens. And oh, they're also an INTP.
Think you're an INTP?
Yo.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was pretty close though. INFP,
cool.
INTP, very similar.
But yeah, so there's some little goofy bits, but ultimately it's like a very big brain show, and I love it. And I have a feeling I know who Dragon is gonna hate, and but that's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Dragon's gonna hate one specific character immensely, and I can feel it, and he's one of my favorites, and I can tell. I'm gonna be hurt by it.
You already feel that's concerning, the fact that you
Can you
already...
DM me the character?
Oh.
I'd like to know.
I will.
Wait, Altier, we've gone over like my favorites for My Hero Academia and like compared to yours, right? For the episodes you have seen.
I think so. Who's that like again? Oh, INTP is Spoons and Ninja and Dragon are that personality type. I feel like Spoons is looking up the name right now.
Huh? I was working on something.
Oh, I sent you the name.
Oh, them.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yep.
He doesn't show up until like way later though, Dragon. Don't worry.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure L is an INTP.
L?
Yeah, L is an INTP.
Because unfortunately, Light Yagami is an
An
INTJ.
INTJ. So, Altier.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Light is an ENTJ because there's no way he's introverted, but
It has nothing to do with you actually being introverted or extroverted. It has to do with the functions being introverted and extroverted.
okay. I'm pretty sure Nier is INTJ though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. And Mellow is an N something for sure.
Hold on, let me see if I can find Mellow.
And shout out to Matt. He shows up for one scene, but it's the best scene in the entire series, and I do not take criticism. Matt is the best character in Death Note. And he gets 3 panels in the manga, and he gets 1 30-second clip in the anime. And he is the best character, and I love him.
Mellow's an ENFP.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be something E related. Like, there is no way he was an I. I'm trying to think of like oh my god, I'm so excited to watch Death Note with people who have not watched Death Note. This is gonna be so cool.
Can we just talk about how this one picture of L looks like the cobbler?
Why would you say that? That's like his most favorite, like, famous photo. Oh my god, it's my boy Matt! Look, there he is. There he is. He's on screen currently.
Yeah. Yep. Anyways,
Can you show a picture of Mellow to Dragon? I need this.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Just a second, let me watch stream.
But like, you know what photo I'm talking about.
Which one? I haven't watched this in like years.
Okay, it's okay. It's not that one. No. It's okay. So if you, it's where he's sitting on a chair. He's all in black. You passed it.
Eh?
Yeah, that one. The one before it, that one. There he is.
Yeah.
There's my boy.
Well, appearance-wise, I'm liking the design at least.
That's really gay of you.
Shut.
This, okay, if you guys don't know what Mellow looks like, he literally is just like, he's literally, like, just all leather, all black leather. Look at the style, the fit, absolute, yes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you put a Hawaiian shirt in there, it's Dragon.
Oh my god.
Nah, because the jacket's too fuzzy.
Near!
on
My boy Near! There he is.
Wait, where?
Right, he's right. That's Matt. There he is. My boy. I love him. Anyways. I have normal emotions about, these characters. Anyways. I'm going to raid Mischief now. Because I was supposed to do that like 15 minutes ago.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Normal feelings? Yeah. Normal feelings about them. So we're gonna raid Mischief. They are on the Watchers SMP. Now I'm looking at Nier cosplays. Okay, Raindrop, I actually have all the stuff for a Nier cosplay, a Mellow cosplay, and a Matt cosplay. And I was gonna do a huge series of TikToks, and then I didn't. But maybe I will now. Yeah, we're gonna raid Mischief. Tomorrow I plan on streaming. I might be streaming quite a bit earlier. And by a bit earlier, I mean like maybe like 3 or 4 PST. Just mostly because I want to give people that I've noticed that there's some people that that watch me and they have to watch me quite late because I'm in the Pacific Standard Time zone. And so I kind of wanted to like have like on the day where I can, I'm going to stream a little bit earlier. But don't worry, I'm also going to do a Discord stream at my normal streaming time. So at like 7 o'clock PST, I'll be doing a Discord stream and people can watch and everything like that. I'll be playing hardcore and we'll be vibing and everything. And I will make an announcement for it so people remember and everything like that. So if you guys want to watch that, my channel points. I'm so sorry. Raindrop, you're gonna beat people. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. If you want to see that, here's the link to that specific Discord because it's not in the call tier. That's not how you spell it. I'm dumb. There we go. We're gonna ignore that. There we go. Got it. It's gonna be in that. Thank you. It's gonna be in that Discord server. So the Watchers SMP Discord server. Yeah. So if you want to join that server, that's what it'll be. I'll probably also put it in the promote yourself in the call tier, just so that people in the call tier know. But yeah. Okay. We are raiding Mass Mischief. I'll see you guys over there. I'll probably end up in a VC. I don't know if I'll be actually on the server. It looks like they're mining, so probably won't be like interactions like on the server wise, but I'll probably be in the VC. Most likely. Invalid username. Now hold on. What does that mean? Okay. Well, see you guys over there. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.